It's Auril's Abode, and you guys are starting in Bryn Shander, fresh off your victory against the Chardelin Dragon, which you guys handily defeated in the town of East Haven, saving 10 towns, or as it's now known, 8 towns, because Duke and Soul and Good Mead didn't quite make it. You did hear, though, Duke and Soul, the standing stones are still there, and Good Mead, the mead hall, is still there. Evidently the dwarves wanted to see those things, and so the dragon was ordered not to attack them, you think. But back in Bryn Shander, you've, gone through like a week or so of celebratory excess, and let's do some character intros real quick. Dawson, you may have, in that celebratory excess, heard some rumors. You can share those, and you can make up your own rumor. You might have heard some sort of a lead on your wife. Maybe a refugee from Dugan's Hole saw someone who looked like her amongst the standing stones, or you can fill in your own rumor. Go ahead, Dave.
Well, I don't know about that. I guess the drink has left me a little foggy, but I did hear a rumor about the Frostmaiden living on a misty island in the bergs amongst the sea of moving ice. Apparently there's a whale with a ship on its back that we could contact, and the whale might be able to tell us where Frostmaiden's island is.
I heard the same thing.
Me too.
So Dawson, you're a 7th level wizard, right?
Correct.
Any new items or anything special? You got your Chardelin goggles.
Yes.
Nice. Melody won't be joining us. She went back to check on the Yeti children, the Tykes, make sure they're okay.
Oh, no.
Mitch, go ahead.
Mitch has been chasing tail for the last week, but in between that, he heard the same thing that Dawson heard, but he also heard that there's an old black cabin that's been around forever. No one knows who built it, and lots of folks get a bad feeling about it. Some say it's haunted, but there's a gnome in Bryn Shander who claims the magical experiments are being performed there. The gnome's name is Copper, and we'll find him at the House of the Morning Lord.
Yeah, and you've run across Copper, you probably heard it right from his mouth a couple times. And he dresses in a really warm and fuzzy, kind of like a teddy bear outfit. So he's a little eccentric, and that's a lot for a gnome. Okay, so Mitch is
he played by John?
Pruin, your turn.
Wow.
John's guest starring.
Pruin has been pursuing his passion, studying the culture and history of the giants of Astoria, I think is the name of it, and he let me just double check that I was right about that. He's heard about, when you mentioned this island, he is actually that is something that he is aware of. Astoria. He has heard that Vasaviken was a queen of the frost giants on Grimskaw Island, and until Auril took the island from them, and so that may be the same island.
Very cool. All right, Rose, go ahead.
Rose is a Knight of the North. After gaining a little too much of a reputation fighting the Zuntarum, she was sent up here to let her name cool down. Unfortunately, she got stuck up here, and she was trying to fish. That didn't work out so well, so she's gone back to what she knows, which is adventuring. She is a level 7 Cavalier now, and in the revelry, she had heard about the island, but she also heard that northwest of Bremen, there is a pirate ship that is frozen in the ice. It's less than a quarter of a mile from shore. No one's actually sure where it came from. No one had seen it before, but they're pretty sure it's not going anywhere as long as the dark winter lasts. But people are sure that it has to be full of treasure, so we should check that out.
Oh, I agree.
All right, and
Because
Tony.
nothing's better than pirate booty.
Tony Baloney.
Tony Garzoni, you may have heard of his younger brother Daniel, is your resident paladin, there to take the hits for you when you can't take them yourself. Avid lover of dogs. He's got his faithful dog Fido. Decided to take a break from Avernus to make it all the way up here, and he's all been training Rose to start using him just a little bit if she wants to.
Oh, nice.
As always, he's Tony Gazzoni. He's a Gazzoni, so he knows like you need a plan because you just need plans. So he's already contacted some other dogs to try and make a little sled to go out to that pirate ship. He's ahead.
FBI, open up.
Okay. So your week-long revelry comes to an end. You finally wake up, ready to go out adventuring again, having spent a good portion of your plunder, and used up the goodwill of the people of 8 towns. And from Bryn Shander, it's a short trip up to Targos, and from there a short trip even less distance up to Bremen. And then you have to set across the tundra to Anchorage Bell to find the whale, or the Dark Duchess to find the pirate ship, and the Black Cabin, if you want to do an excursion that direction, is this way.
They're all north, but cabin is a little northeast, so maybe we can put that on the way.
We could come up and hit the cabin and then head out to the. I'd rather do the Duchess before the Bell because the Bell.
Oh yeah. No, I'm
not sure I'm ready for Auril yet.
Yeah. Yeah, we can find anal in Duchess or cabin, I bet. And then we can go to Auril in the Bell.
That's right. Okay, so the Black Cabin?
None of those options will get her pregnant, so I'm good with it.
You're good.
Yes.
You heading up to Tourmaline?
Fuck.
Hey, have you guys seen the Unearthed Arcana with those new legacies?
Yeah.
That
Smells like
really
Spelljammer.
good. Oh yeah, could be Spelljammer. But I like what they're doing with the races and legacies. I mean, it was kind of a haphazard execution in Tasha's. You know, they weren't really balanced in the way they did it, but now they're starting to balance them, and I like how it's looking pretty good.
Now, Tom, do we have to go through Bremen or was that just the shortest path?
That's just the shortest pass.
Okay, so let's go see what Copper has to say about the cabin, and then if we're interested, we can go up through Tourmaline and then go straight west to the Duchess, and then backtrack a little to the Bell.
To the Duchess?
Yeah, the Duchess.
Yeah. Very good.
The Duck of Death.
Yikes.
Let me see here. Okay. So you'll travel first here from Bryn Shander.
Hey,
you could just set across country to Tourmaline and bypass Targos altogether if you like.
Yeah,
can I ask, Tom, last time we had run into that Valine Harpel.
Oh, right.
You
With the sled.
Yeah, that we should look for the Lost City of Ithrin.
Yes. She's with you. She's been, in and out of the festivities. She's itching to get to the Auril. So she wants to meet you in Anchorage Bell as soon as you're able to head that direction.
So, is there a reason why we need to go find Auril before we find Ithrin, or is that where we think Ithrin is?
So, it is her understanding that, let me verify this, you'll be able to find on the island of the island that Auril's taken over. Double check here. Here we go. Yeah. A special book. Written and guarded by Auril's followers. The book's called The Codicle of White, she says. And it is rumored to contain a spell or a ritual that can carve a passage through the Reghead Glacier. under which the lost city of Ythryn is buried. So that's why she wants to get to Auril's island to find the book called the Codicil of White in order to find the spell or ritual that can carve a passage through the Reghed Glacier. She really has no care about Auril or this land. She just wants to get to the lost city of Ythryn. But it is buried under the glacier. Makes sense?
She really wants us to hurry doing that. So let's go to the Black Cabin.
Okay.
So we already talked to Copper and found out where this Black Cabin is?
Yes, Copper gives you directions. He does. He gives you directions to the Black Cabin. Let me see what else he tells you, if anything.
It's also called the Cabin of the Woods.
Copper. Hey, Josh, or no, Shane, tell him about Rose's new class feature.
Oh, right. So, class feature, come on.
Sweet.
So it's called Warty Maneuver. If you were a creature you see within 5 feet of you is hit by an attack, I can roll a d8 as a reaction and add that number rolled to the creature's AC against the attack. Have to be wearing a melee weapon or a shield. If the attack still hits, the target gains resistance to the attacks against the attack's damage. So that's kind of cool. I can do that 3 times per long rest.
So we could hit a world record armor class for Mitch. You could
Mitch,
do a shield spell. You could do an 8 on the D8. The armor class is like 40.
Not quite that high, but fucking close.
Copper Knoberknocker is your guy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Copper Knoberknocker.
Wow.
He is a rock gnome, an acolyte of Lathander, and he is begrudgingly helping with services and chores around the House of the Morning Lord because, he's an acolyte of Lathander, and the Morning Lord priest is a priest of Monitar. And none of you know the difference or care, but they seem to think it's really important. The two clerics. They argue incessantly with each other. Copper, he walks around in a fuzzy suit and hood that he made himself. Although it's quite warm, it makes him look like a teddy bear. So Copper says, I'm worried that my friend Macratus could be in trouble. He's conducting research at that old cabin in the wilderness called the Black Cabin. And if you find yourselves nearby, I'd appreciate it if you looked in on Macratus. He's trying to build a device that could end the Frostmaiden's eternal winter and return summer to Icewind Dale. The place is haunted, though, and he's up there alone, so it'd be good for someone to take a look and make sure he's still okay. So really, this whole time you could have just gone there and into the ice eternal night. According to
That
Copper
sounds
Knoberknocker.
awfully convenient.
All right, so you set out from Bryn Shander. Your mage friend, she tells you she will meet you in Anchorage in 1 week's time, 10 days time. I'll give you time to get to the Black Cabin, to the Dark Duchess, and then back to the Bell.
Can you repeat the name of the mage friend that
Your mage friend.
Harpel.
I'm unable to retain, apparently?
Valine Harpel.
Valine Harpel,
V-E-L-L-Y-N-E. Harpel.
And, in talking to her, you found out that she is a member of the Arcane Brotherhood, which is an order of wizards from Luskan.
Luskan.
Yeah, she told you that the Arcane Brotherhood used divination magic to find this city, this lost city buried deep inside the Reghed Glacier, or at least learn of its location.
And the Arcane Brotherhood is just like most wizards. They just like looking for knowledge and power. They're not necessarily like Thayans or...
Correct. Yep.
Pardon me.
Yeah, and that city Ythryn is a lost fragment of the Empire of Netheril. So there could be magic beyond your wildest dreams there. Maybe even something that could end this hateful winter, she says.
Oh, that's where the Mythalur that somebody mentioned probably is.
You're right, yes.
That's what
The
kept
city's
them
held
floating
aloft.
in the air.
Yeah, the flying cities were held aloft by those things. And something caused
When
it to fall.
yeah, it's when one of their mages, Karsus, attempted to become the god of magic, and he caused all magic to fail, and all of the cities fell out of the sky, except for the city of Shade, which was shunted into the plane of shadow.
Wow, somebody's been doing their homework.
Your sage has spoken.
Wow, you fucking nerd.
What page on the book is that?
Zach.
Okay, hold on. Zach got out of control last night too. I don't
Did
know
he?
if he's drinking or starting to do drugs,
He's in character.
but he was
Tony
dropping
Baloney.
F-bombs. I was so proud of him.
Tony
He's
doesn't.
learning.
Tony doesn't take any baloney.
Nope.
That's right.
None.
25 years of reading the novels has to be good for something.
Yep. Okay, so
Not bad.
up to Tourmaline, you guys travel. You arrive there in the city after just less than a day of travel. This
we think
place.
it's better. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This place was founded by Kalashite settlers who appreciated beauty, and so the place is widely regarded as the most picturesque of the towns of Icewind Dale. It spreads out from the shore of Mare Duldan, and it's bordered on the north and west by tall pine trees. The buildings incorporate carvings of wizards and maculae and tigers and smiling genie. There's a town hall here. There is a tavern called the Blue Clam. What?
The Blue Clam.
What?
It's kind of like the Blue Waffle.
There's another one called the East Side, and
Tasty.
yeah, to the north is Lonelywood. So you travel on from there up north to Lonelywood. And that's where this picture comes from. Let me grab it. You arrive in Lonelywood late into the evening. And here's what it looks like. Right there. I don't know how long that takes for you guys to load for you guys.
No, it's
Nice.
snowing.
Snow.
That's precious.
Snowing. The lights are shimmering in the sky above. Like every night, just after midnight, seems the aurora starts up and it goes for several hours. And of course, the rumor is that's Auril flying across the sky on her white rock, weaving magic that keeps the never-ending rhyme over 10 or 8 towns. All right, so you find a place to stop in Lonelywood. This place. Holy cow! I don't know why I put the
injured moose.
the injured moose there for you. Wow, that's terrible. That goes on and on and on. Looking for the town map. I got one right down here. There it is. Okay, over here next to Bryn Shander is the town map of Lonelywood. To the same scale as Bryn Shander, it's a much smaller town. And you have the Happy Scrimshander, the Lucky Liar, and the Ramshackle. So you're able to find a place to sleep in the Happy Scrimshander and get some food. And here's some rumors of the area.
Sounds good.
Yeah, the rumors of the Black Cabin. That's what you hear about the Black Cabin. It's been around forever. No one knows who built it, and lots of folks got a bad feeling about it. This is kind of the same stuff you've heard. They say it's haunted, and it's got connections to other planes, even.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so you got that going for you when you get to the Black Cabin. So you spend the night there in Lonelywood, and then you set out the next day for the Black Cabin. So before you go any further, go ahead and purchase any gear you want to purchase.
Renowned benefit, potion of greater healing.
Yeah, you all get a potion of greater healing. You could, if you didn't want that potion of greater healing, you could instead take a silver weapon, or 10 pieces of silver ammo.
We all have magic
I feel like I'm
weapons. Yeah?
foreshadowing something.
Tony, you have healer's feet, right?
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, I'll buy another healer's kit.
Me too. But we all have a magic weapon, though, right? Dang it.
I think you mostly do.
I'll go ahead and buy a healer's kit as well, and I'm going to cast aid on Rose, Tony, and Mitch.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Rose,
Thank you.
Tony, Mitch, 5 to your max, 5 to your current.
Tom, should I have access to my token?
No.
Yeah, you should. Let
Okay.
me see if it's set for you to have access. Yeah, it's set for you to have access.
I'll just reload.
Okay.
After your outburst last night, lost control of your token.
I did no such thing.
It was a close one last night, wasn't it, Zach?
This is the third time we've been at a collective total of 5 HP over 4 players.
At the end of combat, yeah.
72.
Pretty good hit points. Alright, let me grab your tokens and bring them over to the black cabin.
Shit, you got 5 more than me.
How dare I?
Okay. Arriving in the vicinity of the black cabin. Perched on the edge of a snowy ridge above a gorge is the Black Lodge on wooden stilts. Whatever path might have led to this ramshackle retreat lies buried under the snow. There's no tracks coming or going. Icy steps climb to a snow-covered walkway that clings to the south side of the structure. The building's slumped posture and sagging snow-covered roof, coupled with the broken windows and loose, flapping shutters, suggest utter abandonment. Large snowdrifts huddle around the rotting stilts and engulf a nearby woodshed and outhouse. Only the wind visits this sinister place. Where would you like to explore?
So we were expecting someone's buddy to be here doing research.
Yeah, Knoberknocker should be here.
Not a lot
Knoberknocker's
of
friend.
room for that. Can we peek in the windows?
Yeah, you
does
sure
it
can.
seem like it would be dangerous?
You sure can. The whole thing is up on stilts. So you'd have to come over to here, where there's a stairway that leads up to a walkway that goes all the way around.
Let's
There
do
are
it.
windows dotting the outside if you can climb up to them.
Well, I'm going to send the owl.
Hold.
All right.
Can we walk? Is it high enough on stilts that we could walk under it?
Yep. Yep, you're
Probably
able to
worth-
walk underneath it. No problem.
Probably
Let's
worth
send the
checking out.
owl. I mean, no, just send the owl.
No, I can send my owl underneath.
Oh,
We-
good.
My brain, I mean.
There's no openings underneath, but there's windows
Oh, okay.
on the sides. So, Dave, send you out to the window you want to look in first.
Okie doke. Let's go to this one. That looks like a fun one.
All right, yeah, and this is like a big gully here, a big gorge. The fall
Yeah.
down to that gorge is like 100 feet down, so it's quite a drop. It looks like part of it has like fallen away from beneath the cabin, so it seems like the edge of the gorge used to extend to the edge of the cabin, but part of it's fallen away underneath and kind of undermined a couple of the stilts. So looking in that window, you see a real big room. It looks like this. It's got a couple doors on the inside. It's got a real dark hallway heading down to the other end there. The room contains lingering smells of burnt wood and flesh. Your owl catches the faint odor of wine. Snow has fallen through holes in the roof and then been pushed into corners by stiff winds blowing through broken windows. So your owl could actually fly in through the window opening too. The walls and furniture are scorched black, including a table and the charred remains of a book on it. Next to the table on the floor, amid several broken wine bottles, is a mostly incinerated skeleton and a round frost-covered object about 6 inches in diameter.
Is it a medium-sized skeleton or
Yeah,
small?
medium size. Next to yeah. So it's like right next to this table right here. Um, right there. Next to the table on the floor, amid several broken wine bottles, is a mostly incinerated skeleton and a round, frost-covered object about 6 inches in diameter.
Can you tell how old the skeleton is?
No, your ally doesn't really know. Not real good with medicine skill.
I meant Dawson looking through the owl.
I have a very talented owl.
Hey, anyone can be a doctor these days.
It is completely incinerated. Like it could be pretty new actually, but everything's incinerated off. Make an Arcana check for me, for Dawson.
As soon as I click it, there it is.
Yeah, you'd say something maybe did like radiant damage to it.
Whoa.
I think its experiments have gotten out of hand here, and the cylinder, it's just foggy. But
You didn't get too close to it. It's covered in frost, so it's been here at least a day or two, if not much longer. It's about 6 inches in diameter. You'd have to get kind of right up next to it to see what it consists of, with all the frost covering it. The window to the north that you look through, the room that you can see inside is looks like a laboratory. There's a fireplace, 2 empty bookcases. Tacked to the walls and strewn across the floor are frost-covered blueprints. Face down on the floor next to one of the blueprints is a tiny man made of clay.
A tiny man?
Tiny man made of clay, yeah. So this will be the man here and the object. And this is the tiny man over here.
Mitch, do you want to send your brain to look in the other windows?
Yeah, I'll go over to this one, and Dawson, if you go back to this one, that looks like there's a window on that small room to the.
Frost covers every surface of the room that the brain is looking into. There is some smith's tools in there, some tinker's tools spread across a wooden table. There's also some twisted bits of metal. There's a bookcase against the north wall, which your brain catches a squirrel scurrying back behind one of the shelves.
Dinner.
Looks like there's nothing really of interest there, just some scraps of paper in the bookshelf. All right, and then the owl looking in that window over there, he catches this room. The scent of wine fills the room. It contains 4 frost-covered barrels and nothing else. This room here, the brain's looking into this guy. Wooden planks have been nailed over the broken window of the room to hold out the wind, so you can't really see into it, even though I drew it for you. And last window. A stiff wind blows through the broken window in the east wall, causing the tattered gray curtains to billow and flap like angry ghosts. Snow covers the bed and much of the surrounding floor. The place is unfit for habitation. Looks like it has not been used for a long time.
Hey, Tom, on the part that collapsed on the west.
Yeah.
So could Brain fly underneath the cabin there, where it's fallen down?
A lot of the you can fly all. You can fly all underneath the cabin. The cabin's on stilts that are about 15 feet off the ground, and there's no holes. There's no holes in the floor.
Okay. Well, let's go in and check it out.
Yeah, I think the last thing we want to do, if we can avoid it, is step on that end of the cabin. I'm afraid
Okay. Well,
that'll
you can
fall
climb these
away.
steps here that come from the ground up to the walkway, or you can throw a grappling hook up to a window or something like that and climb up any one of the windows.
Let's try and climb into that window that enters to the hallway on the east.
This one right here. Okay. Done. Yeah, you get a grappling hook up there, you secure a rope up there, and you all make your way up to the hall. So you have the door into the one room you haven't seen into. Every other room you've seen. You want to look into that room you haven't
Yeah.
seen? Okay,
Yes.
so opening that door. Wooden planks have been nailed over the broken window of this room to hold out the wind. Furnishings include a saggy double bed and a bookcase containing some folded clothes, a few blank sheets of parchment, and a set of calligrapher's supplies. Next to the bookcase is a soot-stained hearth wherein a scroll lies amid the ashes. So there's a scroll there in the hearth amid the ashes. There's some calligrapher's tools, some blank parchment.
Check
Hey,
out
I'd
the
like to
scroll.
investigate the parchment.
Okay, the scroll looks like this picture. You should be able to click on it and get a bigger view of it. Yeah. Macratus. I've had enough of this damned, relentless cold. I feel it creep into my bones, my head, my heart. I'm heading back to Ten Towns for a decent meal and a warm bed. I fear this endless winter has numbed your mind, and any tinkerer worth their chains can see the summer stars a fool's errand. Maybe without me here to incessantly complain to, you'll finally snap out of your obsession. If you truly insist on dedicating your remaining days to this doomed project, might I suggest that that 3 is better than 2. I considered telling you before, but you were particularly rude about the dinner I made last night. May the light of the morning Lord protect you, Copper.
Oh shit, that's funny.
All right. So you search the rest of that room. Let's see here. You have that letter from Copper, and that's it. Nothing else of value is in that room. So then you got the hallway. You got the bedroom that's abandoned across the hall, and freezing cold. Open to the elements. No one's been there for a long, long time. Quick search of it doesn't find anything. Then you got the main room to the west, which contains the lingering smells of burnt wood and flesh. That thing must be dead pretty recently because you can still smell the burnt flesh. You also catch the faint odor of wine. Snow has fallen through holes in the roof and then been pushed into corners by stiff winds blowing through broken windows. The walls and furniture are scorched black, specifically right around this area right over here. So like the side of the table, this side of the table is more scorched than the north side. This wall here is the most scorched, and then it kind of dies out to the east and to the west. The walls and furniture are scorched black, including a table and the charred remains of a book on it. The book is charred. Nothing remains of the tome except ashes and a badly burned spine. And on the spine you can discern a few letters, probably only 1/5 of what's on the spine. The ones you can discern spell out that. And they're kind of near the end of what was on the spine. Again, there's about only 1/5 of the letters showing, and those ones are near the end, but not necessarily the very end.
Because it says ethereal, is my guess.
The skeleton, let's see here. So there's the book on the table. Next to the table on the floor, amid several broken wine bottles, is a mostly incinerated skeleton and a round frost-covered object about 6 inches in diameter. So the skeleton, there's just enough of it remaining to suggest that it belonged probably to a human male. You never got a description of what Macratus I mean, I would assume you got a description of it, and he was a human male, not a gnome. Even though he's friends to Copper Knoberknocker.
Jesus.
Disrespectful friend, evidently. Little remains of his clothing, but sifting through the charred bones and ashes, you find a holy symbol of a monitor, and it shows no signs of damage, which is very odd. Its pendant and its chain are made of gold, and it bears the symbol of two hands cupping the sun.
Let's see. I think
Well, what's that cylinder?
The cylinder. So dusting off some of the frost, it looks like this. There, you can click on it also to get a bigger look at it.
Well, we got the black ice.
Yeah, so it looks like a 6-inch diameter gyroscope featuring 2 scorched rings inlaid with runes and a dense chunk of coal at its core.
Oh, that's coal. That's not the black crystal.
It's not Chardalyn, no.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, Tom, Oh, go ahead, Dawson, I'm sorry.
Does it hold its position when we move it, holding the outer ring?
Everyone go and put you guys where you want to be when Dawson tries that.
Oh, that sounds good.
Where's that at? Right here?
It is right here, yeah. So Dawson, you should be like right there. Yeah, that's good.
Just so long as one of the paladins within 10 feet of me.
I've got to be honest. I'd be up there with him.
Looks like Tony's right there with you guys.
Thanks, Tony.
Not afraid at all. Where's the brain?
Yeah.
Where's Pinky in the brain?
Pinky's going to be smarter than his master.
Okay. You go to pick it up, Dawson, to try that theory of yours. And its core glows with a golden radiance as bright as a candle flame. What do you want to do about that?
Investigate it.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
This is the most curious phenomenon.
The light suddenly blossoms, becoming a 10-foot radius sphere of incinerating golden radiance centered on the device, getting the 3 of you doing... let's see here.
I should have paid attention to Tomb of Horrors, where there's, a similar scorched body near something you don't want to touch.
Yeah. Doing 84 points of radiant damage to you guys. DC 17 Constitution saving throw to take half.
Holy fucking balls. I will
Okay, well, I'm going to
use my inspiration.
Okay.
That was kind of
Got a
low.
+3.
Oh my
so-
god. 13 that I've I don't
see, easy peasy.
Dawson made it no problem. Takes half 84 is only 42 points of damage.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I've got 2 hit points left. Well,
I make it.
4.
I make it as well.
Ooh, Mitch pulls out the arcane deflection to make it.
I'm just gonna go straight up. I'm not gonna inspire it.
You're not inspiring it, Tony.
Don't need it.
Wow. 17 on your roll, right? Your plus
Yep.
3 is
Yeah.
not built in. All right, so you all take 42 points damage and fare much better than Macratus did.
Jesus, y'all. Stop that.
Right, touch it again.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Are you, though?
Okay.
Nope.
Before we do that, let's
did
now that we've-
did you drop it, Dawson, or are you still holding it?
Does it flare up and stop, or does it...
Yeah, it's back to just black again.
Yeah, I'm going to drop it.
Tony's
No,
gonna walk away.
well, hold on. First off, we're learned doctors, Dawson.
That is true.
Let's check the book out. First off, would history check help us maybe identify what that book is?
No, there's
Arcana
nothing
and-
remaining of the tome except ashes and a badly
Okay.
ruled spine.
What about on the device?
You're going to investigate the device?
Yes.
Okay, you can study it and everything.
Yes.
Dawson, you want to study it on your own or help Mitch study it?
I'll help Mitch.
Okay, Mitch, you can make a Arcana check with advantage. 23.
Yeah.
Okay, you ascertain that the device was designed to control the weather.
Oh.
Which makes sense in that note where he's tired of the cold.
Mhm.
And then in the note he says something about it should have been a 2 instead of, or it should have been a 3 instead of a 2.
Yeah. You can now make, Mitch, a intelligence insight check with advantage. So intelligence,
Boom.
24. And if you're trained in insight, you'd add 2 more to that. Or 3 more to that.
I don't think I am.
Okay. Well, you're good enough anyway. Definitely, it has a design flaw, obviously. And its rings, the rings that it has, are not able to contain the magical energy that it puts out. A third ring must be attached to it, and the new ring must have runes like those that appear on the other 2 rings. So to craft a third ring, you would need about a quarter pound of metal, melted down in a fire and recast using smith's tools, then inscribed with runes by someone with a steady hand. That is, a character would have to succeed on a 15 dexterity arcana check. And if you had tinker's tools, you'd have advantage on that.
Well,
Did you
I've
catch
got
up that-
Smith's tools.
Yep.
That's dexterity arcana, though.
The modification
I'm-
can be done in a few hours, but you'll need a couple pounds of metal. So like someone's dagger, someone have to sacrifice a dagger or some pitons or something like that.
Okay. All right.
Is there any metal just around the house?
Let's see. There was one. The room over here had stuff in it. That was for, crafting.
I've got a shield I don't need. That's 6 pounds of metal.
Let's circle around to that room where we saw the tinker's tools. But do we want to look in the room with the little, what was it, a clay?
The clay man. Yeah, this is little clay man.
Man.
You haven't been in there yet.
Yeah, let's finish the other rooms before we craft this.
Okay.
You want to do some healing first?
That would be nice too.
You could take a short rest if you want.
I'm imagining myself looking much like Bugs Bunny after he's been hit by dynamite or something.
What's the worst that happens? You
Amazing.
take 48 damage?
Sorry, what did you say?
What's the
Yeah.
worst that happens? He takes 48 damage and dies?
That's the worst, yeah.
That's a possibility, I think, after what happened.
Or just, you'd be fine, I think.
As long as you're there with me, I'm for it.
I'll cast Beacon of Hope to do maximum healing. And then Tom, did we decide that didn't apply to like using a healing kit?
We'll say it does. I haven't researched it.
Okay. So, do you guys want to start with taking a shot on the healer's kit?
Sure.
Most definitely.
So that's 17 back, 10 plus spell or character level, right?
Yeah. Well, Tony's the one with the healer feat.
Right, but it's max. I think
Max,
it's a D10, right?
Sorry, I'm trying to find
It's
it.
actually a D6 plus 4, but it's 10.
Yeah, 10 plus level back. And then I'll do a cure wounds on. So we'll just start doing it this way. So cure wounds on Tony.
Oh, yay.
And that's going to be 8 plus 4, so 12 hit points back.
What's your spell mod?
Spell mod is plus
Is it D8 plus 3 for your healers or your
Life cleric.
life
Yeah,
cleric?
click on it.
You're right. Yeah, I'll just click on it. God dang. Yeah, I didn't get the plus 3 on there, so it would be 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. So 15 to Tony, and then I'll do 15 to you, Mitch. And then Dave or Dawson, did you do a healer's kit?
I did, yeah.
Well, you
so
haven't added it to your hit point.
Yeah, that helps me to know what your hit points are.
Oh, okay, sure thing.
You're level 7 as
you
well,
go.
Dawson.
Yes.
So
Yep.
Dawson, go ahead and take another 17
15.
or 15.
15.
Sorry, 15 hit points.
Good news, you only got 5 years. I mean 7. We told us last client.
Ha ha ha! You're funny. And then it looks like Tony is down 10 and Mitch is down 10. So I'll give Tony to get up to full, and Mitch can go fuck himself sideways.
Okay.
That's what he does all the time anyway.
We took a short rest, or did we
No,
not?
Not
short
yet.
rest.
Right.
No short rest yet.
Oh, okay.
We don't
Okay,
need
the
a short rest.
laboratory. So that room to the north of you guys right now, it contains a fireplace and 2 empty bookcases. Tacked to the walls and strewn across the floor are frost-covered blueprints. And examining them, they are of this summer star item that you're carrying now. Face down on the floor next to one of the blueprints is a tiny man made out of clay.
Do one of y'all wizards have detect magic that you can get fired up while you investigate
Yeah.
this place?
Oh,
Do it as a
I'll do
ritual.
detect magic. I'll do it. I can do it once per day.
Okay. Magic. Of course, the summer star is magical. It's got a weak aura of transmutation magic.
Didn't feel weak to me.
The holy symbol that you got is detects as magical, and it would be transmutation magic. And that's it.
I will do identify as a ritual on the holy symbol. And would that tell us any more on that star?
Yeah,
An
it
identif-
sure could.
While I'm doing that, do you want to do it on the star, Dawson? Do you not have it as in your spell book?
Identify?
Yeah.
I do. So I can do that.
Okay. The holy symbol is an amulet of health. The summer star will cast control weather. You'd have to attune to it to use it while holding it. Once it's fixed, you could cast control weather as an action. But you think it doesn't have any lasting magical powers, and it's not like permanenced. So after casting control weather one time, it would cease to be magical.
Ooh.
So it's not going to end the everlasting rhyme, you're afraid. But you
I'd
could
still
certainly
say
fix it and take it with you.
Yeah, and maybe we could give it back to Copper
Mm-hmm.
and say his friend got torched.
All right.
Wow.
So to give it back to Copper, you need someone with a steady hand to inscribe You get like one chance to make a DC 15 Dex Arcana check. So who wants to do that? And if you have Tinker's Tools, which you can get from this other room, how are you going to get to this other room right over here?
That seems like a trick question.
Can we go through the wall? Just well, can we crawl through this window and get to that door?
Oh, I bet we could.
That sounds like a plan.
You there, Tom?
Yeah, in that workshop, you're able to get a set of Smith's tools and a set of Tinker's tools. There's some twisted bits of metal too, so you don't have to actually sacrifice anything. All right.
Oh, cool.
So now, with advantage, one of you gets one chance to make a DC 15 Dex Arcana check. Who wants to do that?
Now, what is that? What do you mean by? So we get our Arcana
You make a
proficiency.
dexterity check, and if you're trained in Arcana, you add 3 to it.
Okay, I'm a 14 Dex, and then I'm trained in Arcana.
You're probably the best.
Anybody have guidance? You have guidance, Josh?
You get, yeah, I'll do guidance.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check outside to make sure no one's sneaking up on us.
Okay, Rose. No one's sneaking up on you.
Okay. Here we go with advantage. Boom.
Nice. Okay. You have the device modified to accommodate the third ring using, or you've made the third ring, and you can accommodate it using Smith's tools. Complete it in a few hours, and now you have the Summer Star ready to use. It can cast Control Weather one time.
Oh my, Amulet of Health, tasty.
And maybe we'll check and see if you guys can get this blessing here.
Oh, we can. I don't know what it is, but we can.
Guys, do we have any clue on the nature of that clay man?
I don't.
Dawson, you could make a Intelligence Arcana check with advantage from consulting with your friends.
Oh my, nice.
You surmise that it must be a homunculus.
Homunculus.
A little construct that he probably used as a magical assistant. But when he died, it died.
Ah, okay.
I'm not seeing anything about the blessing here. Interesting. All right. When the device is fixed, you hear a sound coming from this door here. It sounds like a barrel being tapped or knocked on.
Huh?
Gotta
Let's
fly
check it
that.
out.
Curious.
Who weighs the least? I guess Dawson was worried about that being.
Yeah,
Somebody tie a rope onto whoever goes over there.
it sounds like you're going over there, and we'll tie a rope on you.
Well, if
That
it's
sounds fine with me, though. You know, there are some folks who have more hit points. That's fine.
I'll go. No, you're fine. I'll go.
Rose
You
goes,
tell me
okay.
stuff.
Okay, Rose, you got a rope tied around you. Over there, open the door. You see a
please.
barrel that's been, looks like something's been wiping away the frost off of it. And there is a glass, partway filled with whatever wine was in there, setting on top of the barrel. And when you look in, you think for a brief second you see a man holding up a glass of wine and toast to you and nodding, and then he disappears. And you receive The Blessing of the Morning Lord. You gain 10 temporary hit points each day at dawn.
What?
Nice.
Nice.
Now,
See, that would have helped your hit points out, Dawson.
I feel
Whatever.
bad for you. You guys didn't.
That's how my day's been going.
You guys had taken all the brunt. And I was like, well, I'll go do it. That's funny. I'm sorry.
and let's see here. I think it'll apply to all of you, but I'll have to do some research to find out. But I think the whole party's going to get that blessing.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
That's what needs to happen. Yeah.
Not, I can
I don't
give
see
the
it in the
rest of
I don't see it in the content catalog at all, so we'll see.
It's like inspiring courage on the every morning.
Yep.
Or in leadership or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll give everyone the blessing of Grand Peak Smasher if that doesn't work.
Okay.
It doesn't work for non-furbolgs
Or furbolgs.
either.
As Rose is making her way back to the party, indeed the floor does give way beneath her, but with the rope there to secure her, you're able to stop her from falling through and falling 100 feet down into the gully below.
10 hit points probably wouldn't have helped me with that.
It wouldn't have been that good, no.
Would the 5 I gave her helped?
Yes.
That would have made the difference.
That's the reason I'm not dead.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming we've checked everything out here then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's head to the Dark Duchess.
So you haven't taken a rest. You want to take a rest before
Duchess.
you leave, or head out?
Is it nighttime?
No, you get here pretty early in the day.
So do we
And you had to
think...
work for several hours, so it's probably early afternoon now.
How long will it take us to get to?
To the Dark Duchess, it's quite a journey from here. It is, let's see here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 miles across
Whoa.
frozen tundra. So you got about a 3-day journey to get there. So you might as well stay here in the nice warm cabin overnight.
Yeah.
Sounds
Let's
good
do
to
it.
me.
Okay. You get extended rest, and the next morning you set out.
Can we get that squirrel out?
I'll give the same people aid.
Yeah, you can get it's a whole family of squirrels.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll take good care of them.
Okay.
See if Prue and the Druid wants to be friends with them.
They have a tiny hole in the floor near
I
one
can
of the
talk to
cabin
them.
stilts.
So does Pruin.
Wow.
Oh yeah, they share you stories about Knoberknocker. He used to talk to them a lot.
Yeah,
He used
I
to be,
talk with them.
yeah, he used to
tell
work.
him.
He used to work in the workshop and swap stories with them.
Tell him not to trust the dwarf over there. He'll try to convince them to go up into a dark tunnel.
If he starts
Harry.
wrapping them in duct tape.
A very stinky dark tunnel.
Whoa.
Okay.
Bleached.
On to the Dark Duchess. So you're traveling. This is partway through your second day. So you're maybe parallel or getting close to Anchorage Bell when this happens.
Hey, before we do that, Tom, can we all equip an amulet of health?
Nope.
Okay.
No, you don't all get an amulet of health until the end of the adventure.
But one of us could.
One of you can equip an amulet of health if you have a free attunement slot. And no more than 3 magic items right now.
Amulet of Health does 19 con, right?
It is 19 con, yeah.
Well, I've got...
Someone should put it on.
I don't
Does
think
anybody
actually
not?
the magic item limit counts yet.
I've got 3 magic items, but I've got an attunement slot open, but we can only have...
No, slap it on. He said it didn't. He didn't think it
Yeah, I don't
counts.
think it counts yet.
For it.
Not
Because
during
it's
the
in
adventure.
adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it on, Mitch.
Okay. Shit, yeah.
I bet a bunch of us are going to have an Amulet of Health.
Yeah, I'm
Next
going
time.
to be taking that as soon as I can.
Jesus.
Pretty nice little item to find.
Yeah.
Good for, if you have concentration spells.
Yeah, definitely.
That was like when we found the belted dwarven kind, and then sure enough, the next time we played, everyone had one.
Yep. Okay, you guys are traveling across basically the snowy tundra from the right side of the screen toward the left side of the screen. So take up a marching order with your lead person where Rose is at, or near where Rose is at.
Can I be riding the dog?
Do you want to bring the dog out?
If we can.
Okay.
That would put me 7 more hit points, right, Tom? And then I'll just add 1 to my con saves.
Correct.
I got you, Rose, by 2.
Mine's not official.
No, 8, yeah. We're both. I still got you by 2.
You're stuffing.
Let's see here. I must have this under horse. There it is. Horse War Paladin. What's your dog's name?
Fido.
Fido.
Yeah, it's the Gerzoni dog.
Family dog?
Yep.
So they'll have 19 hit points. There we go. There's Fido. And
So
let me
I
see
need to
if
go
you can
read what
control
the stuff I can do. Yeah.
edit,
You got some tasty
all
stuff, don't you?
players.
Not really. Not. I mean, it's just.
Okay.
It's more.
There you
I
go.
can do things to help keep them alive. I'll take Mountain Combatant next level, and that'll help more.
Everyone get at your positions where you want to be, including your brains and your owls if they're not on your persons.
Tony, you want to get in the middle? And there we go.
Are we traveling south then?
East, are you traveling from right side of the screen to the left side of the screen? Okay, so as you travel across the snowy tundra, you feel the ground shake before you see them.
Well, shit.
2 giants riding on mammoths come into view through the blowing snow. They don't seem to pay you any attention as you hunker down, hopefully out of sight.
Pruin wants to go talk to him.
But
They may offer
they're-
some fascinating insights into ancient Astoria.
They are frost giants, and they have, it looks like a big seal or walrus captured, and it looks like they're heading south. Oops, I'll be right back. I think I just deleted my roll 20. Just closed my roll 20 page.
Pruin starts waving at him.
Okay. All right.
Everyone's got this, guys.
The lead giant turns its giant head your direction, glares through the snow, snorts big cloud of white snow comes out of its nose, and raises its spear and points it at you, and just starts moving its mammoth your direction slowly. What do you guys do?
I holler out in giant, hail and well met. We were traveling in search of artifacts of ancient Astoria to help bring the giant kingdom's glory to light, and also we're looking for the Grim Skull Island, which we understand was stolen from your queen. Maybe we could help restore it to its proper hands.
The giant raises its spear, which is basically like the mast of a ship, it looks like. They sharpen to a point at the end. And you can make a persuasion check. Persuasion, charisma persuasion with advantage to see if you
Nice.
swayed him with your words and your
This is gonna be
platitudes.
There's a 20 on every die.
Oh, nicely done. 17. 17 was the check. You swayed him from being hostile to indifferent.
Just wanted you guys to know I rolled an 18 to get that 17.
That's amazing. He slowly brings his mammoth up and he nods to the other giant, and the giant nods to him and kind of continues on by. And then padding up behind him is a pair of winter wolves. And padding up behind the other giant is another pair of winter wolves.
Shit.
And that giant looks like he's just going to go on by. He goes a little bit to the south and waits for his friend, though. So, there. Alright. He goes back there, then waits. So, this giant comes up to you guys and speaks to Pruin. He says, I'm sorry, what did you say you were doing to help them? Or you're trying to restore the glory of their kingdom or something like that?
Restore the glory of the ancient kingdom of Astoria, and hopefully return the Grimskull Island to their queen, Visavakin. Something.
Our queen has been expelled from the island by the goddess of winter. How would you stop her?
Well, we've stopped an avatar of her once. Kind of.
He looks impressed at that. And he says, there's one of our kind that is still there. His name is... His name is Urchgard. He's an old hunter, blind and deaf, can't see more than 20 feet away from him. But tell him that Ragtalk sent you, and he will let you pass.
Can you say his name again? The first guy.
Ragtalk.
And what was the first guy's name?
Oh, Urchgard.
Urtgard?
Urchgard, yep. And then the guy kicks his mammoth, and they proceed on to the south. All right, good job. Probably didn't want to fight 2 frost giants and 4 winter wolves. That would have gone.
But at least we got the XP for the encounter.
You did. That's what counts. And it's break time. Alrighty. The wreck of the Dark Duchess lays ahead. So you guys travel for another day and a half to the west, and then arrive on the shore of the Sea of Moving Ice, right over here, where the Dark Duchess is, or is supposed to be. You want to cast any spells before you head out there?
I think Josh said the same thing. Yeah.
Same standard stuff, okay. And you all have 10 temporary hit points, so you can update your temp hit points to 10. Thanks to the Morning Lord.
Oh my.
The Sea of Moving Ice stretches out before you, a featureless frozen desert. Ahead, the smooth white surface is interrupted by a towering ship. Its exterior is covered in frost. So I got a map for that. Right over here.
Oh, hello.
When you get within about 15 feet of the ship, you hear loud thumping and creaking coming from inside the hold, followed by the guttural snarls of some sort of creature. This ship's not abandoned right now. There's something here.
Anyone recognize the sound of that creature?
No, not saying any words, just snorting and snarling.
If it's an animal, I'd understand it.
Yeah, it's not saying any words or even animal noises.
Oh.
Just grunting like you did at the sailor bar.
Huh?
The sound is coming from somewhere in the heart of the ship. What do you guys want to do?
Well, let's go investigate.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave Fido out here.
Okay.
That's not really his terrain.
All right. So climbing up onto the main deck and the forecastle and the aft castle, this is what you see. The wooden boards on the main deck are cracked from frost. There's a large hole in the deck that exposes a part of the hold to the sky, and you can hear the guttural sounds coming from through that hole. The planks around the hole are marred with deep grooves as if heavy claws have dug into them. Make a wisdom survival check if you're trained in survival, everyone who's trained in it.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay, Rose, these checks, or these scratches, are coming from a single enormous creature. You would say a dragon. And you'd say
A dragon?
You'd say a huge one at that. That's not what's making those guttural sounds. You're positive of that. That's something different. Let's see here. The forecastle. Deep grooves have been gouged into the deck on the forecastle. The railing on the port side of the vessel is broken and slightly bowed, as if an immense weight had been resting on top of it. And then the aft castle. Ice coats the captain's wheel, but there's nothing else there. Okay, so you got a hole through to a lower deck that you could like jump down through or rappel down through, and there's a stair right here that descends to a lower deck, and there is this is all the same thing, except that this one shows the doors in the fore and aft castle. So there's a door in the aft castle. And there's a door in the forward castle. There.
I'm going to use my Helm of Telepathy to cast Detect Thought. Do I get any thoughts from whatever's making those?
Click that for me, if you could. The helm. 30-foot radius. Surface thoughts of one creature you see. So no, not yet.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you had.
Nothing yet. So yeah, you got door in the aft castle, door in the forecastle, hole in the deck, stairs going down.
I like to fly the owl down the hole and see what's down there.
All right.
Stick the owl in the hole.
All right.
That's right.
The owl looks down. Go ahead and put you guys around the ship where you want to be standing when the owl goes down there.
I went on the main deck here.
And use this map for where you're standing on the main deck, unless you go into one of the forecastles or aft castles. All right. Everyone good? Make a stealth check for the owl, please.
Oh, you got this. Better than a goblin.
Is that a big 12 there?
That is a big fat 12.
Okay, he warns you of danger, just as danger springs out to grab him. A troll was underneath the deck there, and he rushes to grab the owl. At the same time, another troll's rushing up the stairs. These trolls are, they look like this. They're covered in fur, and they have an immense aura of cold around them. I mean, it just gets freezing cold as soon as they get close. So, everyone roll initiative, please.
And when you say close, is that like 5 foot close?
It's like,
or like
10 foot close.
Well, fuck.
Maybe like those milky circles around them.
Mm-hmm.
Just
exactly that way.
Oh.
Everyone roll?
Yeah.
4, 5, good deal. Okay, Mitch, you are first. You're not in the aura, it's down below in the hold below you, and the hold is about 10 feet down.
So I can't. Where's he? Can I
He
see
is
him?
running. He's coming up the stairs. So you can see his head. Yeah, and you can see this guy too. The north and the south guy. You both see
Okay.
both of them.
And I'm assuming it wouldn't be possible to fireball the both of them.
Correct. Yeah, they're
Okay.
blocked off. Be pretty damn hard to fireball the one in the hold too. You could definitely get the one that's coming up the stairs though.
I will. Three, four. I will cast Dragon Breath at second. Go to there and see how he likes the aura. So only 8.
8 points of fire damage, 15 dex save. So you can feel the immense cold. You know when you start your turn, it's going to be
Right.
some cold. And dex save of 6. You got him.
Oh, and what kind of damage did you do there?
I did fire.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have to declare it would be fire, obviously.
Got it. Okay. After Mitch.
They didn't take any more because it was fire.
Nope. You want to move Pinky anywhere, Mitch?
I will give Rose advantage on the same troll. Oops, sorry.
Shit, I don't know if I'm going in there.
You're going in. Oh shit, you're all the way up there. I'll give Togna advantage on that troll.
Okay.
And then get Pinky back the fuck up.
Okay. Yeah, that troll, he comes up the steps to there. He's going to attack Tony. Multi-attacking. Claw twice. So the first claw, Tony, is a 18 to hit.
That'll miss.
Second claw is a 16 to hit. And the bite
Still a miss.
is a 13 to hit. Dawson, your turn.
Aha!
Dawson, you're starting in this cold aura. You take 7 points of cold damage. Your owl is not in it. He was on the edge of it and the troll rushed. So he'll actually be starting just out of it.
Okay.
Don't forget your temps, everyone.
Oh, yeah, I'll account for that in a moment. The one to the north, I am going to try and polymorph it into a nice Arctic hare.
A chicken.
Okay, a chicken.
The one to the north. Got
Nice.
it. He's got himself a
Did you
wisdom
boil it
save
for
to
me?
make. Is that right? Is it wisdom on polymorph?
That's what it says.
All right. Well, he failed that. He is a nice little Arctic hare or chicken.
Did that also seem to take care of his aura?
You know, that's a good question. I think that does.
Yep. It essentially replaces what you're playing with.
Mm-hmm. What else, Dawson?
I'm going to try and get away from the other troll if I can.
You can walk along the railing there.
Does that work?
Sure.
Okay.
Your hero,
then
Rose,
that's
your
where I
turn.
Well, fuck. So if I get over there, so I'd like to jump down here and see what happens there.
Okay. It's a 10-foot jump. Make that back to check DC 10.
Let's see
Show
what happens.
how awesome you are.
It's a good thing I'm real good at acrobatics.
Yeah, no
Whoa,
problem.
look. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't think I can hit him here.
If you have reach, you can.
Oh, okay. Then I will go ahead and do that. Let's see. Yeah, screw it. He's got to be easy to hit, right? Famous last
continues.
words. Good Lord. How about 21
That
for 15?
hit. 15 magic bludgeoning. Got it.
And I'm open.
Tony, you're starting in some cold. You take 10 cold.
So I take 5.
Don't forget your temps.
Yep. So I'll move over And let's start laying into it. 21 for 7
That's a hit.
for big magical bludgeoning, and sad 8.
Not a hit. Pruin, you're starting in some cold. You take 14 cold damage.
Okay, that sucked. Going to
We'll use that temp hit point bar too for your temp hit points. That way it doesn't actually make a bar. Because temp hit points don't have maxes.
Oh yeah, good point. Okay, I'm gonna move to here. I'm going to use a bonus action to cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And here's the hit with the spiritual weapon. 13 for
That's
6.
a miss.
And then I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on it.
You got him for 9 radiant.
9.
Okay, Ice Troll number 2 is a chicken. He flies up, perches over here on the railing, and starts trying to peck at Dawson. That runs over. Mitch, your turn.
So I take 10. No,
You
how much do I?
take 9 cold damage.
All right. Crap.
5, 15 dex save for half. Dex save is 0. Got him for 5. Okay, after Mitch, Ice Troll's turn. Ice Troll keeps attacking Tony. Multi-attacking with a bite or a claw. Claw and bite.
Oh, Tom, I would provoke.
Okay. 1 claw coming your way. Tony's too far away from me, actually. 20's a miss. Ice Troll's done. Dawson, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna firebolt the remaining troll. That looks, well,
11.
trolls are easy to hit.
11's a miss.
Okay.
Rose, your turn.
Can Oliver attempt to airlift the chicken out onto the ice?
He can, but he's not much better at fighting than a chicken is. So they could get in a squabble, and then that chicken could turn into a troll.
Yeah, we don't want that. Okay.
Alrighty. I think I'm starting, so I need some damage.
Yep, you get 10 cold.
Do the temps and whatever. He's not that hard to hit, right? Jesus Christ. How about a 16 for 17?
That hit 17 damage.
And... Nope.
Nope.
And I will move to here.
Your turn, Tony.
Right. You better get away, Tony. Get far enough back that he has to. He provokes from me, please. Like he's got to enter my reach.
He's already used his reactions.
Yeah, I'll move there. Flail twice. Ooh, double 21s for double 11s.
Nice.
And then I'll back away, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Is that just to trigger Sentinel?
Boom. There you go.
Yep.
And then I think I need some cold aura.
14 cold.
So 7. 5 off the top.
Your turn, Prune.
2 off the.
Let's go with. I'm going to use my bonus action to take a swing with my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
18 for 12.
That hit.
And then I'm going to use my action to hit the troll with my wand of webs. Keep it anchored back there where it is.
Okay,
Planning on
start of its
trading
turn.
randomly
Okay, after
with
Pruin, Troll's turn. It's the chicken over there. And then rounds over to Mitch, your turn.
Hey, Pruin, could you have done it where we could get adjacent to it?
Yeah, that's I was trying to do it like where it's
Down
anchored.
the hold? You bet.
Yeah.
You bet.
Okay, go to there. Actually, I can Dragon Breath him from where I'm at.
Okay. And that'll light the webs on fire, so it'll do more damage.
there's some
Here's his
damage.
deck save. That's a failure, so he took 12. And then you're going to burn 1, 2, 3, 4 webs around him. 2d4 fire per 5-foot cube. So add 8d4, please. Mitch, roll 8d4. 22.
Boom!
Burn him up.
Jeez.
And that's how you use a wand of webs.
Burn him up in the webs. Okay, then you guys somehow dispose of that other chicken, put him in a cage or something. And then drop the cage out in the ice somewhere.
Yeah.
A little ways away at least. And he saw what happened to his friend, so hopefully he won't come back. So we'll just take him off for now. And then you're able to explore the ship. So, nothing on this main deck. You want to check out the Forecast Life Castle or go down into the hold?
I'll do Ritual Detect and we'll start making our way through the ship.
Okay, we'll do the forecastle first.
Okay.
So in the forecastle, you find that stuff there. There's a surgeon's cabin, a narrow cabin. Shelves and containers are scattered on the floor amidst piles of dirty bandages. Small clusters of dried leaves have frozen to the floor in places. A disheveled, frost-covered bed is tucked in an alcove under a wooden staircase. You search it, you find under the beds 3 vials of antitoxin, a healer's kit, and a vial of holy water. Okay, then you go across the hall to the other one with the bed on the east side, and a frost-covered bed is shoved into one corner under a wooden staircase. The rest of that cabin's empty. Next room above it's the chart room. As the door comes open, a light breeze emerges from the room. Pieces of parchment and a paper flutter on the floor. A large, detailed map of the Sword Coast takes up most of one wall. So you have a 6-foot wide, 6-foot tall map of the Sword Coast that you can roll up and take with you. And also a set of navigator stools. Also you find a map of Icewind Dale, scrolled in a map case. Or in a map case. And lastly, the very prow of the ship has storage. The forecastle holds 2 rime-covered barrels. Laying next to which is a rat that obviously perished from the cold. Mooring ropes and fishing nets hang from hooks along the back wall. Opening the barrels, you find a hooded lantern in one, 3 flasks of oil, 5 bars of lime soap, 3 sets of manacles, and the second barrel holds 10 torches. Alright, then proceeding back to the captain's room. The aft castle is taken up by one spacious cabin. Frost covers every surface and furnishing. A human corpse is slumped against the port side wall, its left arm draped across part of a heavy chest that's tucked in an alcove under a staircase. The skeleton wears a jacket and a wide-brimmed hat that hides most of its skull. Under its right arm is a captain's journal. The floor is strewn with empty wine bottles all around.
Are you saying that's a pirate hat?
Mm-hmm. Affixed to the captain's hat is a badge that forms a curious symbol. A red eel wrapped around a gold trident.
A red eel.
Do any of us recognize it?
History?
Mm,
No.
no.
I'm a sage, so if I don't know the answer, I know where I can find it.
There you go.
That's winning.
In the captain's inside jacket pocket, you find a key with a head fashioned in the form of a rat's skull. And the key unlocks the chest. The wine bottles all around have labels that read, Sweet Berry Summer Wine. You recognize the same labels on the barrels in the black cabin. The journal. Okay. The journal chronicles the exploits of the Dark Duchess. That's the name of the ship, evidently. It doesn't say much about the men in charge, except for the fact that the man's name is Captain Blue Moon.
That's awesome.
I think I drilled his sister at one of the tin towns.
It doesn't give us any clues as to what the symbol is.
Her name was Half Moon.
I'll give you a hint. One of you knows.
What the symbol is?
Mm-hmm. But that person's not saying.
Ah,
Shit. I don't know if it's me.
Pulls open Gmail.
Oh shit. Could you send that person a message?
Da-da-da-da-da.
The final journal entry reads, "That damned white dragon is back, circling above me like a vulture. I reckon she could carry this ship back to Luskin, where she have a mind to. To die of starvation, bitter cold, or a dragon. Choices, choices."
Sounds like there's a dragon, y'all.
The
So
chest
is this
is...
about Captain Blue Moon?
What'd you say?
Captain Blue Moon, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Tony's gonna stop snacking on his mouthful of dog treats and say, "Oh, well, these treats are really good. You guys should have some." A red eel wrapped around a gold trident is a symbol of ship Souljack. And I know a story or two about Captain Blue Moon. He was a cruel, cunning individual who ruled his ship through fear instead of respect, had many enemies, and it's a powerful faction in Luskin that engages in piracy.
Nice.
The chest is frozen shut. Before the key can be used to unlock it, you'll have to scrape the ice and frost off of it, which will take you about 10 minutes. Inside the chest is a wooden partition that divides the interior into two halves. One side is empty except for a dozen wine-stained corks. The other side contains gold and silver coins, a small gold bracelet, a larger gold bracelet, and a gray bag.
A gray bag.
I've got
Gray
my
bag.
detect magic up. Does
The,
it detect
the
magical?
gray bag is magical.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Okay, that's it for upstairs. The hold. Coming down the stairs to the hold, you see that the trolls were trying to break into this door right here. There's scratches and it's ripped apart and planks are halfway torn off. But the door had not been broken through just yet when you guys arrived. But your attention is drawn to something else. The ship's hold contains heaps of snow and 4 tied down jolly boats covered with rime. In the forward starboard corner rests a large pile of treasure, covered with ice. Standing next to the hoard, frozen with its maw open in a roar, is a white cat creature sheathed in ice, like a big saber-toothed cat. A crag cat, to be exact. So, thick, translucent layers of ice cover this hoard of treasure. It'd take about an hour to chip through it with miner's picks to get to the treasure beneath, which includes coins and items and all sorts of good stuff.
Yeah, we gotta get in there, huh?
Oh yeah.
You want to start hacking at that or explore the rest?
Let's explore the rest right quick. Does anyone have a spell that could make that go faster? Like fireball
I've got
Potentially. Good
or
fire
dragon's breath, even like could help melt it a bunch. Who knows? Well, let's explore the rest of the ship, and we can figure that out.
Okay, the next room to the north. This cabin has been thoroughly ransacked. Dishes are strewn across the floor, and a galley table in the middle of the room has pots and ladles hanging from it. Tied to a low cupboard against the starboard wall is a thin goat. It lifts its head and bleats at you, shuffling toward you until its rope grows taut, stopping its advance.
Fucked like a tied up goat.
Yep. You got a tied up goat here. Next door is an empty cabin except for a smashed wooden crate lying on the frost-covered floor. Also, the key, it was locked, but the key is jammed into the lock of the door, and it's been left there. Studying the detritus of the planks display parts of a painted symbol. You could reassemble it to see what the symbol is.
Yes.
Okay. You reassemble it. Josh, roll a d10 and don't roll low.
Tell me what to do.
All right. You reassemble the symbol by putting the planks together properly. The image is a circular image containing within a smiling face of a drow who wears an eye patch and a purple wide-brimmed hat accented with a colorful feather plume. There's Elvish script around the circumference. Anyone read Elvish?
I do.
All right. It says, the best rum from your friends at One-Eyed Jack's.
Isn't that Jarl Axel?
Spade
With the plume?
J-A-X.
Jack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the.
Even I remember that.
Did you know that he's also the secret head of Ship Souljack in Luskan?
Yep.
Over the howling wind, you hear the flapping of titanic wings.
Oh, well, fuck.
Time to fuck him up.
What do you guys want to do?
Run away.
Okay, put
already
you guys
beat one dragon.
like all around here, basically.
Yeah.
This is where you're putting the thing together.
How big did you say we thought the dragon was?
Said huge.
I said, oh, he's probably gargantuan.
Oh, good.
Nice. So was the Shardolin.
We need to leave. Where the fuck do we need to be in the hold, you said?
Yeah, you were up here putting together the Jack's brew thing.
And this is where the gold was?
That's where the treasure hoard is, yep.
Yeah, that's where Rose was.
Okay, so over the howling wind, you hear the flapping of titanic wings, followed by the cracking of ice under the weight of something immense. So, let's use our initiative order here. Actually, everyone roll initiative. Please. Wow.
Wait, what?
Well done, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Good. The guy who's going to decide if we fight or not has the 25.
Well, he's going to decide if he fights or not.
Yeah.
Okay, Mitch, what do you want to do? Take like a round worth of actions. Don't wait for me to help you with anything. Just do it. Tell me what you did.
Gonna go out there and see what all the hubbub's about.
Okay. Rose, go ahead.
I'm going to hide.
Dawson, go ahead. You can make a hide check, Rose, once you get where you're going. Or you can double move and hide next round time.
6.
What do you want to do, Dawson?
I'll double move up here.
I'm going to turn invisible.
Ooh, invisibility spell, nice. What's your owl doing?
It's going to look unobtrusive. So I guess hiding.
Hiding in the corner there? Okay. Pruin.
Yeah, Pruin's going to...
Remember, Rose, that door was barred shut, and the trolls weren't able to get through it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Pruin will move into here, and I guess ready a Sacred Flame.
Okay. And Tony.
Stick with me, brother. Talking to you, Rose. Sister.
Oh,
I'll
35.
hold a
45.
oh. Okay. I'll hold right here.
Okay.
I'll dodge.
A loud snort accompanies the sound of claws scraping against ice-glazed timbers. Mitch, go ahead. Take another round.
Do I see anything?
You can see up through the hole, and you don't see anything. The sound is coming from the forecastle, so it's probably like over your head.
Okay. Are we gonna work our way up, guys?
You got to go. You got 6 seconds.
Okay, so single move, dodge.
All right. Now you got a pretty good view looking up through the hole. You still don't see anything yet. Rose, go ahead.
Oh fuck. All right. What side does are the stairs on? Like the bottom of the stairs, are they on the side that I'm at or the side over here? I guess they'd probably be.
Yeah. Ground right there. Yeah. So Rose, you finish your turn. Do your turn. Dawson, go ahead. You're invisible now.
Am. Move 5. I can look up the hole. There's nothing up there.
Yep.
Right.
Nothing right over your head. No.
I'm gonna, as I'm invisible, I am going to misty step up to the upper deck.
Oh, nice. Okay, but you guys, where you want to be? Pruin, what do you want to do?
Wouldn't that make you not invisible anymore? Or are you greater invised?
Oh yeah, I can't cast a spell, can I? No, I can't.
I mean, unless you're greater invised, then you could.
Well, no, I'm not. So no, I'm not going to do that then. You make an excellent point, Rose. You must have.
Rose trained a little.
Studied that day.
I want Mitch to be dragon food, not you.
Okay, I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to actually double move. 1, 2.
Tony.
5.
Dawson, anything else?
Double move.
The voice of what could only be a truly immense dragon fills the bowels of the ship. It says, I smell warm flesh and hear the panic of beating hearts. Ready your spells, Mythorond. We have uninvited guests. Mitch, a great white dragon, comes into view over the forecastle of the ship. A dark humanoid figure is mounted on the dragon's back. Here's a picture of the dragon here.
Parlay!
I'll put him up here on the forecastle. And here's a picture of him in big size. So he's got a guy on his back.
And there's a dude riding him?
Yeah, there's a good dude riding him.
Good. And that guy's a spellcaster.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, he's only that big. He's not as big as he
The dragon's eyes are kind of milky white. You're not sure he's seen you yet, Mitch. Mitch, your turn.
Let me ask you, could I position a fireball where it only got the rider?
You could.
Jesus Christ.
But you could also not.
Could also hit your friends with hypnotic pattern. But
Yeah, and am I going to do that this time? That was bad. So I'm going to do that and only get the rider.
Gotcha. Let me roll initiative for the dragon.
I recognize that dragon's name.
You do?
Yeah.
You read that book?
Well, he was in R.A. Salvatore's most recent
Oh,
book.
nice. Let's see here.
We are not winning this fight, just so everybody knows that.
Well, we're not fighting this fight. Kirk's fighting.
Now,
Mitch might be.
well, I'm thinking the rider has him under control, and if we get rid of the rider, he'll
Yeah.
thank us.
I think you're wrong, and I think that we're all going to die.
It's literally, that makes no sense. There's no
Okay.
reason to think that.
Initiative.
He said he had
12.
milky white eyes and didn't see me.
So he's blind. It doesn't mean he's fucking mind controlled.
He could be mind controlled.
No, he couldn't.
Or via Turok, not mind controlled.
Oh.
Okay, Mitch. Fireball erupts.
Just the,
Catches the guy on the saddle in the edges of the fireball. He doesn't even move to dodge it. And lights up in fire. You can see his hair burning. Arvian Turax lets out a roar of intense rage like you've never heard in your life, shakes your very bowels, and the whole ship rumbles. Ice cracks. What else, Mitch?
So it doesn't do any damage to it. Okay.
Well, you
That
missed.
worked
You
out.
didn't hit the dragon, right? You just got the rider. So you
Yeah,
can burn the
good.
rider up. Pretty good.
Okay.
Did the rider
Okay.
look like a dark elf?
The rider didn't move at all. Yeah. He is
I'll
very
go to-
dark. Yeah.
I'll go
So-
to there to at least get
After
out.
Mitch, Rose. Your turn, Rose.
My
You just
prediction
fireball
is
it's
it's,
to her.
Gromp Bainra.
Oh, fuck you, Josh. Don't say that. Oh, all right. So Mitch fireballed from where? All right. Well, I'm going to fucking run. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. How far down?
It's 10 feet down.
Oh, wait. But this is the main cabin, right? I've
Both
got a
of
lot
the, but
to
the
go.
deck you're on is the same as the left map.
Oh, okay.
It just shows the cabins, whereas the left one has the cabins higher, or has the what's above the cabins.
All right. How far is the drop off the
10 feet.
Off?
10 feet.
from
DC
here
10
to here.
acrobatics check to land on your feet.
Oh, fuck me. All right. Maybe I can do it twice.
Hold on, I'm confused. I thought we were on the very bottom level.
You are on the very bottom level.
They're the same.
You are
The
on the very
cabin-
bottom level. 10 feet up is this level, which is also this level. These two are the same level.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Then I'll come over here and I'll be done.
All right. After Rose, our Venturex moves to the edge here, lowers his dragon head down into the hold, and breathes
Hello there.
a cone of cold. Actually, is it a cone? 90-foot cone. Yep. He is.
He probably
It
does
goes
it
right
next
over your
to me,
head,
right?
Tony. Doesn't even get you. It gets Dawson, it gets Pruin, and it gets Mitch and Pinky. And it is. I wonder if I can just roll it. 53 points of cold damage. DC 22 con save to have it.
Thanks.
16 D8. Jeez.
Plus my 1 for my amulet, and then I make it with my.
I don't think there's any. Would you say it was a DC 22?
22 con, yeah.
I'm not using my advantage on this one. I'm going to save it for the death save.
Dawson, did you make your save?
It happened, yeah.
Well done.
It's kind of hot.
That's pretty amazing. Pruin falls, dead and dying. Mitch is in good shape with 59 out of 74 hit points left. After taking a white dragon breath. Tony's fully healed. He's no problem. Our Venturex is gone. I need to add some legendary actions to the mix here.
Well, I'm sure this isn't his lair. It's just where his gold is.
I'm so glad that our various strategies of just always attack the bad guy is going to work out for us.
After the dragon, after
You
Dawson.
keep saying hour.
You're dead. We can't hear you.
Pruin, after Tony.
It's the same
Rose is
thing.
done.
Rose is-
Dragon's done. Dawson, your turn.
Okay, well, having failed my concentration check, I am.
No longer invisible.
Oh, you could have made no.
I coulda. It was only DC 12. But I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Dude, would you be in my aura for that? If you were standing there?
Yeah.
Oh, would I have been?
Yes,
Yeah,
you made
you were
it.
in his aura.
I would have made
That's
it.
how
So
you had to be in his aura to make that con save. Which I assumed you were, so that's how you made it.
who needed that? But for the
You had a 21 if you weren't in his aura.
I didn't need it. Still invisible. I am going to double move, run, jump over the edge. That's a dex check, right? and hurt my ankle.
And what's your owl doing, Dave?
It's gonna fly.
Get out of dodge. Okay.
Maybe distract the dragon.
Okay.
We'll see.
Is he flying away?
Yeah.
All right.
Feel like I don't have the
So I
support of my
take
team in
damage
this.
from
No, you don't.
blowing
We
my-
felt like we didn't
my
have your support when you tried to fireball an ancient white dragon and its archmage rider.
Yeah, I took out the rider, maybe.
No, didn't do any damage to it.
All right. The dragon swings around and smashes a tail down on top of Tony's head.
I was hoping he wouldn't see me.
Tail attack is a 32 to hit.
Yeah.
For 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Easy.
Easy peasy. That's legendary
Ouch.
action 1. Prune, your turn. Death save.
Would Prune and I go at the same time?
What? It goes randomly.
Yeah.
So, go ahead, Prune. Death save.
Fail.
So 1 failed. Put a red 1 on there. Then we got another smashing tail attack coming to Tony. That's only an 18 to
it
hit.
misses.
Wow. And then
I was gonna
Tony.
say, plus 14, you need a full
Tony, your turn.
All right.
Looks like his
I'm
tail
gonna-
reach is 20 feet. His claw reach is 10 feet. And his bite reach is 15 feet. And you're within all of them.
Okay. And to get to Pruin, do I leave Claw Reach, or am I just at the border of Claw
You leave claw reach to get to Bruin.
I'll do it.
Okay. Claw attack opportunity coming your way.
Yep.
It is a 32 to hit for
Yep.
12 slashing.
Got a pretty scary to hit, but I'm going to hold my tongue on the second half of that comment. I'm going to Healer's Kit Pruin.
Nice.
Use one of my charges.
9 plus your level.
Thank you.
It puts you back to full, Josh.
And then, so it took a swipe at me, and I moved 1, 2. And I'll start moving up the stairs.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Or
Everyone's out of
does the
reach.
start of the
Keep
stairs,
that going. Tony's done rounds over. Mitch, your turn.
Oh, shit. I don't want to leave Pruin down there. And am I with a 10 strength, am I strong enough to drag him? Probably
yeah.
not.
Yeah, I think you are.
Okay, so
It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You can't go 11, so it'd be there, and he'd be right behind you. Except Tony's in the way, so it'd be just south of Tony. Or you'd be in Tony's square. If
Yeah,
you want
prone,
to dash
right.
and drag him.
I will Misty step over the ledge and drop down.
All right. Let's see. You're there. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're good. And all done, Mitch?
Yep.
All right. Still waiting on his legendary. Rose, your turn. Probably need some running room, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tony, you should apologize.
I'm
Apologize.
going to put Tony there. Actually, wait. Put Tony there. Wow. Okay, Tony's there. Pruin's right behind Tony, down below. And then I can put the map over top of you guys. There we go. Now you just got an icy field as far as the eye can see.
But like a lot of places to hide.
Not really. Okay, Rose, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna run the opposite way.
I'm gonna glare at Mitch and call him a dumb motherfucker. And then I guess I'll move.
Okay.
Let's see.
Reset after Dawson.
60 if I dash. And then... Yeah, I'm pretty sure the mistake wasn't getting off the ship.
Let's see. Are you done?
Not quite. I'll go ahead and action surge to run more.
Nice, smart. Recharge on the breath weapon. Oh, ignore that. Recharge on the breath weapon. No recharge button. Here's a D6 roll. Dun, 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 dun. No recharge. Good news. Are you doing something different, Rose?
I just fucked up counting.
Oh, okay. So the dragon takes to the air, smashes down on the ice, cracks radiate out in all directions from him, and then he lays into Mitch.
Tony, we should go left.
Let's see here. Okay, it lets out a roar. Frightful present. Each creature in the dragon's choice, which is all of you, 16 wisdom saving throw or frightened. So 16 wisdom save, everyone.
Oh, I'm good. at
Even
that.
if I'm still.
Even if you're still unconscious, yeah.
And how far?
It's
I'm not
120 feet.
120.
Mhm.
Wisdom save.
Oh, I'm in Tony's aura. Boom. I'm not terrified of this dragon. At least, not supernaturally terrified of it.
Just intelligently terrified of it.
Just rationally terrified of it.
All right. So, did anyone fail?
I did.
Tony
You got
did.
a sad face on your guy for failing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to change it to the heart, half-heart thing. Anyone else?
'Cause you said 16, not 15, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Tony failed.
Okay. We won't rewind, but Mitch, don't forget you couldn't use spells because you used your arcane deflection.
Deflection.
But we won't rewind. Just remember next time. All right, so the white dragon gets to there, and it's going to do its legendary frightful presence, then 3 attacks, bite, and 2 claws. Okay, so here's claw number 1 on Mitch. 28, Mitch.
That will, let's see, 22, 27. Yeah, that'll hit.
For 11 damage with its claw. Second claw is a 30 for 18 damage.
Okay.
And then bite, 33 for 17 piercing.
Where is Rose to give me this AC bonus?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mitch, where's the where's your theoretical 37?
An additional 13 cold.
From the bite?
Yep, from the bite. There's 17 piercing and 13 cold.
Okay, then that'll put me to 0.
Mitch drops to 0. Dragon's turn's done. The dragon lets out a roar of victory as Mitch falls dead on the ice and looks snarling all around at all of you. And as it's doing that, Milthorond falls out of the saddle. The dragon breaks off her attack at once, checks to make sure the dead wizard is undamaged. She's like fumbling, trying to put him back. She says, she glares at Dawson as the rest of you are like froze. She
Can she
says,
see me?
She's got
yeah,
blind
she does
sight,
have blind
right?
sight, unfortunately.
Or true sight, or
Blind sight 60 feet. So she doesn't really see you as much as she smells you. Glares at you. You can see her milky white eyes. Probably doesn't let her regular vision work for real well. And she says, I will spare your lives if you lend me a hand.
It just wanted some help.
So I need everyone to make a wisdom insight check to see if you believe him.
I believe him.
He just wanted help.
I'm dead and I believe him.
20 for mine.
20? Okay.
We need to renegotiate our terms, though.
I'm not sure there's a great alternative to not believing. I mean, to believing.
So... Okay, so that's what the dragon said. Dawson, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna help.
Okay. You go and you try and raise this corpse up into the saddle. It is a corpse. You see now a badly charred corpse. You hope the dragon hasn't noticed that part of what's happening. And, of course, it's like a full-grown person you're trying to raise up in a saddle. That's not going well. But you and the dragon are fumbling enough that the rest of you could make a run for it. You'll leave Dawson kind of having to use some magic to get away, like Misty Step and such, but he could get out of there.
You can polymorph.
Meanwhile, Mitch is
lying?
bleeding out on the snow, and Pruin's bleeding out on the snow, so let's take care of that. Pruin's
Oh, no,
bleeding out behind Tony.
Prune's alive.
Oh,
Yeah,
Pruin's
Pruin's
alive? Okay.
alive.
So let's take care of
just
that. Pruin, you could get Mitch while Dawson and... Dawson's fumbling to get Meltharon back up into the saddle.
Yeah, I'll use my channel divinity to give Mitch 35 hit points.
And Pruin, you are sure that dragon is going to eat you guys as soon as the Meltharon's back in the saddle.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I tell everyone to get the hell out.
Okay, so
Mitch is back to
what's your
35.
plan of escape, Dawson? You see all your friends are running for it. The dragon hasn't noticed yet.
Yeah, all I have is maybe Misty Step, and then perhaps polymorph into something that can fly away or something.
Okay. All right, so you Misty Step away. The corpse falls to the ground. The dragon roars, fumbles around with the corpse as you're Misty Stepping and flying away. The rest of you are like disappeared into the snowdrifts and such. And,
Tony goes collect Fido and just kind of camps it out somewhere.
And finally, the roaring and rage stops, and you hear the wings beat, and the dragon rises up into the air, and it circles around. You can see it circling around high, but it doesn't have enough vision to see you guys very well. And after a while, it tires of the search and lands back on the ship, and you guys are able to escape.
Oh no, it wasn't.
I feel like that could have got better.
Rothator was the one who helped in R.A. Salvatore's books. That's our Via Terrasa's mate.
Gotcha.
Rothator. So
Seeing you guys were worried.
Oh God. Okay, so you get away.
Can we vote Mitch out now?
Yeah, you could.
I'd like to leave him in good mead.
I killed the Archmage.
Make him. Okay, so you're back, safe from the dragon. You can make your way to the Anchorage if you like, next. Or you could try and get back to the ship and steal the dragon's treasure.
no, I think I already. I think I
on
found the 120 gold pieces that I needed
You think
already.
you did? All right. So, you guys, I will move you to another map. Actually, it'll be the same map. Over here.
Your gut feeling is that we weren't ready to fight that?
Yeah, I mean we weren't level 20 yet.
I'm level 20 in my mind.
Yeah.
The Anchorage. So you make it to the Anchorage basically the next day. You camp out in the ice one day, get extended rest, get to the Anchorage. You arrive at the Anchorage. A rocky arch formed by the action of tidal waters looms above. Thick ice covers this rock formation. A pier extends from the rock formation. A bell is attached to the pier. On the shore nearby is an old stone cabin, where you find the wizard that was waiting for you.
We found a powerful dragon that wants to be your friend.
She shakes her head when she hears the story of attacking the ancient white dragon. You can see with an insight check that she's questioning whether or not she should be traveling with you guys, if that's the safest thing to do or not.
Can we trade wizards in our party?
Here she is. I think I got a picture of her even. There she is. She's an older lady. She's she's like 40 years old, so she's really old.
Right. You've forgotten Rome. So that's like...
And so yeah, she says all you have to do is ring the bell, and it will summon the whale.
Yeah, I ring the bell.
Okay.
This is gonna go swale.
Kirk, do not attack the whale.
The whale's not an evil dragon. I won't attack it. White dragons are evil.
I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
I think sentient creatures can make their own choices.
I think the picture of the whale there is kind of charming.
That's pretty
you
cool.
can
Huh?
tell you can tell he's friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The fact that you could tell it's friendly is why I give it only 50-50 odds that Kirk's going to attack it.
Is the thing strapped to its back? Does it look like a treasure chest? Because that's going to change the odds.
All right. It takes about 30 minutes for Angajuk, the sperm whale, to arrive after the bell is rung. He's accompanied by a couple of narwhals and dolphins. He speaks common in a deep, resonant voice which carries a slight echo. He says, what is your names?
I am
I'm
Bruin Gramalt.
I'll drink.
I am Dulcin.
Before I announce myself, I will drink my potion of animal friendship.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then fireball the whale.
Click that animal friendship potion. I want to see what that does.
Oh shit, I just deleted it because I used it. Hang on. Here, when you drink, you can cast the animal friendship spell for 1 hour at will. Which is animal. Okay, it just says it does the animal friendship spell.
Mm-hmm. Okay, intelligence 3 minus beast UC, charmed, 13 was safety, 8 send if you ally harm it. Okay. And muddy liquid, animal bits, fish scales, blah blah blah. Alright. So Angajuk arrived with some regular narwhals and some dolphins. And you befriend a couple of them, and that pleases Angajuk. So in return, Angajuk says that he will take you where you need to go.
Thank you.
So you load up on the whale's ship that's on his back there, and you get a trip to the island. You'll like this, Josh. So Angajuk takes a leisurely, meandering route to Auril's island, resulting in a 3-day journey. The whale is submerged for most of the trip and takes you within sight of spectacular underwater attractions, including shipwrecks, storm giant castles, and cyclopean ruins from the bygone empire of giants known as Astoria.
I like it.
Pruin just spends the entire time with his face pushed against the glass or whatever it is of the submersible.
Nice. And after you arrive, the whale says that Anchorage says he can wait for 2 days. He'll circle the island for 2 days. He will come back to near the docks that he drops you off at regularly. And I'm going to move you to another map here.
That's pretty funny, Kirk. Well, Kirk is sending me the message. See, I saved the day. I send him a message that says, and if you're thinking the whale makes up for the dragon, it doesn't.
All right. Got you on the page now, but it's loading slow for me. I'm going to reload. In fact, while I'm reloading, let's take a quick break. So let's come back at 33 after the hour.
Is this the final deal already?
Nope. No, there's the going into the glacier and getting to the lost city of Netheril.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you killed Auril, you might stop the winter thing going, if you could do that. But you
I
still
can
have
take
the
her.
city.
You know that.
I know. Ancient white dragons, no problem.
Yeah, so not much is what you're saying.
No,
See,
but it's still one thing more than the druid gets you. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Here's
like,
your spell slot.
druid you could get. What is druid? Let's look.
Druid is literally only spellcasting. That's the only thing you get at first level.
And Shillelagh.
Spellcasting.
Thorn Whip.
Spellcasting.
No, you learn druidic.
Oh, yeah, sorry. My bad. My bad.
See, I think Tony was ready to fight the dragon with me.
He wasn't.
Nope. I
No.
was ready to resist all of its breath attacks. Fight it, I was not.
You guys stood up pretty well to that dragon breath.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe Dawson lived.
I stood up great as I went down.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a doggy treat.
No, I looked at my save, and I'm like, I'm not wasting my inspiration when there's no chance of making the save with it.
Okay, so you arrive to the island. You surface to see 50-foot cliffs of solid ice ahead. Jutting out of the water off the coast are the bare, weather-beaten masts of sunken ships. Ahead, you can make out a partially shattered dock carved out of ice. As you get closer, it becomes obvious that the dock was made for giants. So the whale pulls up next to this dock and deposits you thereon, and then disappears back under the water.
Thank you, whale.
I'm assuming the dock isn't to scale then of our characters.
No,
Since we're-
each of those squares is 200 feet.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Can you center me on the map I'm supposed to be
You
looking
bet.
at? Thank you.
All right, so so the dock. Sections of the dock have broken away and fallen into the sea. The dock was scaled for giants and is quite a climb. At the back of the dock, giant-sized steps climb to the top of the 50-foot high cliffs. A 20-foot wide path made from bricks of ice. And you meet an ice mephit perched on the dock there. He glowers at Oliver, and he says, "I'm Sopo, what is your name?" And he does that in Orin. He does it again if you don't answer in Aquan.
To our
Does any of you
Is-
speak Orin or Aquan?
Which are both primordial.
Primordial.
I speak primordial.
Okay. I'm Sopo, the ice mephit. What are you?
I am Mitch, and these are my lackeys. And,
Why are you here, Mitch?
We're looking for the codicle.
The codicle. What's a codicle?
We're here to see Auril.
Codicil.
Oral. Auril?
Yes.
Well, I can be your guide. I can show you. I can take you to her. But there's a lot more to explore on this island. Look over there. He points over to those ships where the wrecks are. There's gold in those ships, treasures sunken all around the island. And to the northwest, there's a recent wreck, and one survivor made it to shore, but she died after getting onto the island. Her body still is there in the snow. And there's beautiful ice sculptures on the slopes of the central ice mountain. You should partake of their beauty. I can take you to one of them.
We should do that. We should see if that person who crashed needs help, though.
He died.
I can take you to the person that crashed. Oh, you don't have Lynn. Yeah, add her to the party.
What does she say?
Could be.
All she wants is Auril.
She also has an owl, who the method also glares at.
What's her owl's name?
Oh, good question. Hold on. She says that could be one of the other Arcane Brotherhood mages.
Oh, we should go check that out.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Bellin Harple, Snowy Owl. She says, I had an item, a magical orb. Its name was Professor Scant, and it knew about Nethril. It could be important that we get it back. It could be important for us to locate the Netherese city. That orb was stolen by Nass Lantomir, one of my rivals in the Arcane Brotherhood. If that's Nass, we should definitely go find her.
All right.
You had an orb named Professor Scant.
Professor Scant, yeah.
An orb.
An orb.
Y'all don't get out much in the tower.
All right.
Will it take us to the body or the one of the ice sculptures? Whatever's more
Okay, I can
convenient.
take you to the body, and the ice sculptures will be on the way, so we can kill two birds. And he looks at the
Wait.
two owls when he says that.
I'd like to give him inspiration.
All right, the journey. So you wind. Let's see here. You follow this path, this ice road that winds along the island, and you can see the slopes rising up the side of the island. And you see some caves on the slopes of this central mountain of the island. And he says, Yeti lived there. Do you want to go investigate those or continue on?
Are they friendly?
He just slowly swivels his head left and right.
No, let's go continue on to the ice sculptures.
Sounds like treasure, but okay.
Yeah, Yetis are loaded from treasure.
Well, they eat everything and then shit it out in their lair.
That comes to the magic ice island.
Yes.
It's the island of lost toys. Nothing bad will
That's
happen.
right.
I want an elephant. Could I?
Those might have been the Yetis that killed Melanie's parents.
It could be.
Could be the Yetis
I
that
thought-
raised Melanie, and then she'd be
Melonie's
really
parents.
mad.
No, we already met them.
Oh, well, we killed those ones.
Through the blowing snow, you see a grand assembly of ice sculptures across a snowy field at the foot of the mountain. The sculptures are completely faithful to their subjects. Bears, elk, saber-toothed tigers, wolves, yeti, remorazes, white dragons, and other creatures of the north. No mortal hand could create such wondrous works. That's here.
And these are the appropriate sizes? Are
Yeah,
they?
it's like perfect. They're not actual creatures, they're just perfectly sculpted ice.
Sure, yeah, sure, they're not actual creatures.
Maybe they were at one
Sculpted
time.
those.
Yeah.
It's an ice Medusa.
He takes you past the past ice sculptures, pointing out all the beauty that's there, to the edge of a ridge. And he says, This climbs up to Grimscale, where the queen is enthroned. But we need to go around it to get to the other side of the island. Are you sure you still want to go to the other side of the island?
That's where the body is?
Yes.
Then yes.
Okay. So he takes you around the bottom of this ridge line and then starts going up the other side. And you come to another ice sculpture over here. Right over here. He gives you some time to admire that. And then you continue on around the base of the mountain, basically circling around the mountain as you go. And you come to a wall. And this is a 10-foot wall of ice is broken down in a few places, leaving gaps through which you can see a huge garden of ice-encased creatures. So this is actual creatures encased in ice, not sculptures of creatures. Amid scores of humanoid cadavers, pirates, hunters, adventurers, worshippers, and others are the frozen forms of hares, foxes, and other small animals. And I need your marching order.
And is the ice method saying that's where the body is that we...
No, we gotta go past here.
Oh, got it.
So you
Did
guys
we
are
have-
like skirting the edge of it, or do you want to go inside?
Oh shit, where'd we go?
I'm moving you. You want to go inside or skirt the edge of it?
I'm sorry, inside the...
Inside the wall and check out the creatures, or walk
What does
around
the ice
outside.
method say is in there?
What's in there?
Well, all those creatures. You want to go check them out?
What made those creatures?
They are encased in ice by our queen.
Oh.
They're people that have come here to visit.
Maybe we should rescue him.
That's what Auril does to people?
Yeah. You know, worshippers, adventurers, pirates, anyone pretty much.
Okay, oh, wow. At least she's consistent.
Do you want to go inside and check them out or walk around the outside?
Let's walk around the outside.
So he's taking you around the outside like this, basically. When
Nice.
you hear some grunting coming from the direction
Mitch, stop
of the
it.
wall. I'm going to draw the wall here for you. Map.
We can handle grunting. We can't handle cold breath.
Okay. So you guys are traveling. Basically, put your lead guy right where Pruin is. So Pruin, you might back up. I don't know.
Can you center me?
Did we have room on the whale to bring the dog with us?
Yeah, you can bring the dog back out.
Can you bring Pinky back? I would have brought him over
Okay.
that.
Are you remembering all your gold for bringing him back every time?
50. Is it 50 or 10?
I
No,
think
it's
it's 10.
10. Okay.
1,600.
It was 100 for
I plan
mine.
to kill him 12 times, so it just makes the math easier. What? Where's Pinky? Wonder if you can bring him back too. Mitch.
The fuck?
If you type in your name. Characters, there he is. There's Pinky. And then, okay, so yeah, get your march order. You're traveling from right side of the screen to the left side of the screen. That's the ice wall to your right that you're skirting around.
You're grunting.
Tony, we've had an extended rest, so you can...
You have had so you have 10 hit points, everyone. Not the familiars, just the characters.
And Rose, Tony, and Mitch have the +5 for Maid.
Got it.
And Tom, where was Fido?
Oh, sorry.
It's, it won't let me search, interestingly.
Yeah, I don't have an actual token for him yet. I need to do that.
Oh, gotcha. Just...
There he is. Someone made some really big freaking maps.
So I guess John Steele's running from some stuff from Winter Fantasy, and
Yeah.
like some of the maps are like literally like just chicken scratch on a piece of paper. Like the words are not even legible.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I think I can guess what adventure that is.
Okay, you've probably
I
run
think
it.
because I've run it. Yeah. There's one that's got some pictures on it that are so dim you can't even see what the pictures are hardly. Okay, so yeah, there's your dog Fido set up where you want to be.
Did you sign up for a bunch of living Arcanus?
Nope.
Isn't that our buddy?
I don't know. So I've got two. I've got everything sold out except for 2 seats at DDL 10.5, the one that you guys played. And then I got both of the epics sold out.
Allegedly.
That epic's fun. Did you play that epic yet, Shane?
I haven't. No, I was gonna play it at Winter Fantasy, and then I signed up to anyway. They needed DMs at this OrcCon thing, and they said I could play it for whatever. They're gonna let me play it. So
nice. Okay. All right, you guys happy where you're staying? That's good.
I think this is one of these is the guy that Dawson polymorphed.
That's right. That's funny. Okay, 3 ice trolls are coming from through the walls. Roll initiative, everyone.
All right, Josh, you ready for the twin ones?
I'm sorry to let you down, Zach.
And I'm not going to have Ellen fighting with you guys. Ellen is fighting another ice troll that's coming from the other direction.
off by herself.
Yeah, off by herself. She'll come and join you when she's done. So, ice troll 1 comes charging out. Attacks Dawson. Multi-tacking with a claw. 16 Dawson.
Shield.
Claw again. 22.
You got it.
17 slashing and cold damage. 15 con save. Or you'll have disadvantage on your next attack if you're going to actually make an attack.
Goo.
Made it, nice. And then his bite is a miss. That roll's done. Rose, your turn. Rose,
What?
You're not in an aura, so you're good.
Well, let's fix that. Let's see. I'm gonna ride over here and try to hit that troll a couple of times. How about 21 for 23?
That's a hit.
And give him the butt. Nope. And let's see. Then I will back away from that guy. So as soon as he comes in, I can maybe hit him, and I'll be done.
Your turn, Mitch.
I take cold damage, I'm assuming.
You do. 15.
Okay. I will cast Dragon Breath at 3rd level.
Oh.
And blast the troll to the right. Oh, that's strong.
Strong 4.
No, strong 8. I did it at 3rd.
Oh, nice.
And then I will give Rose advantage on this one, because since it'll be coming down.
No, it won't. Hopefully.
Okay, then I'll give him advantage on this one. And then I will provoke.
18 missed.
And I'm done.
All right, Prue, your turn.
Pull out my wand of webs. I'll web up that space right there.
Alrighty. After that, what do you do?
Move down to there and be done.
Alright. I stroll to the north. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11. Thank you. Did you reach there, Rose?
I sure did. Guess I will try to stop him like this. 19 for 13.
19's a hit. 13 damage stops him. After Rose is...
I'm concentrating.
After him is Dawson. Dawson, you're in the cold aura. You're going to take 4 cold damage.
Okay. Second grasp. 17
That's a
for
hit.
7. Backing up.
Ice Troll starting in a web area. Gotta make a saving throw, I'm sure. What's the web saving throw? Did you click the web?
15.
Let me hit it. 15.
15 deck save. Or restrained. Action and a strength check to escape. It's going to do the action strength check to escape. DC 15. Failed it.
Whoa.
And it's done. Tony, your turn.
All right.
You're in a cold aura, so you're going to take 10 cold damage.
So take 5. And I'm going to second level bless myself, Rose, Mitch, and Dawson.
Nice. Finish your move where you want. Because I got a troll coming after you.
Here. I'll stay there.
Alright, troll goes to here. Attacks Tony. Claw. 21, Tony?
Yeah, that hits.
It's,
I'm going to use my thing because I think he's within 5 feet of me. So let's see, it's a D8. And add to
I
his
think you used your reaction, though.
Oh, shit, you're right. They're the same thing.
Okay, Tony, it's 10 of that, 17 is cold. So you took 7
that's
regular and 10 cold.
Okay, so 7 and 5.
Okay, and then a 15 con save, or you're going to have disadvantage on your next attack. You're good, and then a troll gets to bite you. 19 to bite.
That hits.
5 piercing. Rose, your turn. You're starting in some cold aura, and your dog too.
Yeah, poor dog.
Rose, you take 7. Dog, you take 4.
4 minus 4 minus 7. Let's see. I can dismount with 5. So
And you have advantage on that one.
yeah. Trying to figure out. Okay, I want to stand where I'm at, but not. All right, it's okay. So I'll just have him take off. All right, I'm going to hit the one I have advantage on. Hopefully hit him. Wow. 18 for 20.
That's a hit.
And a miss, and I'll send the dog off to over by the, I don't know, over here.
Okay, after Rose.
Yep.
Your turn, Mitch.
Cold damage.
12.
Togna, I'm assuming you can't reduce that type of damage. It's only a hit.
I'm sorry?
Don't you reduce damage? Is that only on a hit?
I don't reduce damage at all.
Oh, I thought you had an ability.
You could take the hit.
I can take it. But
Oh,
I can't-
okay.
can't
That's
reduce it.
okay. So, but it's any
he'll let
type
you
of
know if
damage.
he uses it. For now, you took 12 damage.
Yeah, no, I already did it.
Okay.
And Dragon Breath. 11 points.
15 con save. Or deck save. Deck save. Took 5. Okay.
Is Pinky in the aura over here?
Yeah, Pinky is. So Pinky
I think he was in this section right
Pinky
there.
blinks out.
He's right there. He's fine.
Bruin, go ahead and go. I'm reloading the screen right now, so just tell me what you're doing.
I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon next to
I'm provoking.
the
Okay.
Oh,
one,
and Oliver's did too.
the one that everybody's been wailing on, and that was a 16 to hit for 11.
16 hit, 11 damage. As soon as I'm back on, I'll put it on him.
And then I'm going to try to Sacred Flame that same one.
Okay.
Oh, nice damage.
Here's hoping he is not very dexterous.
The one everyone was attacking. Dex save. You got him for 13 radiant.
Yep.
And I provoked him, by the way.
Okay.
And that was the same one I had done 11 damage to with the Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. Here's the provoke claw attack. 13's a miss. And after Pruin, oh, your spiritual weapon was 11. So 11 more. Got it. And then Ice Troll back behind you guys. He'll come to here, attack Mitch. What's attacking? Claw. Critical. For 32 slashing and cold damage.
Motherfucker.
He's got a
16
crit to hit me.
concentration.
If he gets a 19, he'll miss.
16 concentration.
Oh, that's no problem. It's a problem.
Plus 3.
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
no, you're not.
no.
And
See, that cantrip.
That was one
Cantrip
claw.
only.
Second claw. Crit for
Oh, you need to stop talking shit to the ice trolls about only
34
being
points of
hit
slashing and
crit.
gold.
Jesus. Tom turned his macro on.
He also regenerates on his turn. Then he lets Dawson have a bite. 23 Dawson for 8 piercing.
Okay.
Dawson, you're starting in cold aura. You take 10 cold damage.
Ow! All right. That's making me mad. I'm going to turn it into a mouse.
You did. Into a mouse it goes.
Jeez.
What else, Dawson?
I'm just gonna hang out right here because I'm gonna have to need my buddy Mitch a potion in a minute.
No, you're not.
Ice Troll up here
You've
to the
got a
north is
life
trying
cleric
to
behind
break
you.
out with a strength check. He does. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Shit.
5, 6. Moves to there with a single move. Tony, your turn.
Okay, let's give this ice troll some hands. First one, 18 plus bless of 21 for 8.
That's a hit. 8. Got it.
And then the second hit does a 12.
That's a miss.
Okay.
After Tony rounds over, then we got Ice Troll going. Ice Troll's turn. He'll attack Tony. So now Rose's thing could work, I think.
Yeah.
First claw attack is a 9. Second claw attack is a 16. And bite attack is a 26.
Can you roll a 8 for me there, Rose?
No.
No, okay.
5 piercing, Tony.
All right.
Concentration check DC 10. Troll's done. Rose, your turn.
Just checking one thing. Sentinel, I have to be.
Oh,
Oh, and you're in the area, Rose. So you take 13 cold.
Woof.
Did you want to take a sentinel attack for it attacking me?
It has to be within 5 feet of me to do that.
Gotcha.
I'll move here. I
Any
don't
reaction things?
think I have advantage, but would you roll bless? Maybe.
Do.
How about a 15 for 24?
That missed.
How about a 19 for 18?
That hit.
And how about another at least 20 for 17?
17 drops him to 0.
Die, bastard. Someone's got to hit it with fire or cold or chill touch or something. And I'll be done.
After Rose, Mitch, death save. Oh, first. Oh, no, you're not nowhere anymore. Death save.
It don't matter. I'm up, bitches.
Why are you up, bitches?
You rolled a
'Cause
20.
you rolled a 20.
I rolled a 20.
Oh, nice.
And that's the start of your turn, so
Yeah.
Yeah, you
some
can't
fire
stop me.
damage.
You can only hope to contain me. Fireball on that troll and this troll,
Nice. I'll finish that one.
because I'm a fucking war mage, bitches.
35 is pretty good damage.
The white dragon that ate you.
Oh no, I took the archmage down. You'll never convince me otherwise.
I mean,
It fell off its saddle.
35 fire. All right. After Mitch, Pruin.
35 hit points back to Mitch.
Okay.
And then my bonus action, move this guy up here and take a swing.
Okay.
$15 for 6.
Are you blessed? That's a miss. After Bruin, Ice Troll's turn. Ice Troll will come down to 1, 2, 3. Enters your reach, Rose.
yeah, I'll try to hit him, I hope. Come on. 23 for 5.
Nice, stopped him. Well then, since he still got his action left, he will be readied. And then Dawson.
I'm gonna firebolt that troll. There it is. 16 for 12.
Got it. After Dawson, Troll's turn. No regeneration. Wait, what troll's that? Oh, it's okay. Chicken Troll. Tony, your turn.
Chicken
Or-
troll.
Mouse Troll, whatever. That's weird.
Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll walk into him. Just ready to attack.
It is miss.
Okay. First one, a 22 for 8.
Got it.
And the second one,
12 would miss.
yeah.
So for Rose, your turn. You're starting in the Oris. You're going to take
No.
9 cold.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That starts to fucking tickle. Should have moved away. All right. Nope.
It's used its reaction, so.
How about 22 for 15?
22's a hit.
And if you're gonna be there, I want to move.
And then Mitch, your turn.
Go to there, and I will toll the. Oh,
15 wisdom save.
and then I'll power surge him for 3 more, so 12.
Got it. Then next is Pruin.
Move up here, cure wounds on Mitch. All right, never mind. He moved, so I'll move.
Sorry, there we go.
Cure wounds on Mitch. And then bonus action, swing with my spiritual weapon. 25 for 6.
Got it. All right. Dawson.
Firebolt the troll.
Oh, nice.
Wow, 16 damage.
Oh, bitch.
Boom.
Nice.
Troll's turn. Not regenerating, thanks to all the fire. Going after Tony. Miss. 26 for 29. Let's see.
15 of it's
15 of that's
cold.
cold. So
Yeah.
14 regular plus 15 cold.
Woof.
14 regular, 15
So
cold.
14
Okay.
and 7, 21 total.
Okay.
DC 10. Concentration check still is all it is. And 15 con save or disadvantage.
Yeah.
And bite attack coming. Bite attack is 25 for 10.
Okay.
And Tony, you're starting the aura. You're going to take 9 cold.
Okay. Flail number 1. Does this 20 hit? For
20
8.
does. 8 finishes him. Okay. Beline returns from defeating her troll.
Well done.
Yeah, those things are vicious.
Yeah, they are.
And she said she'd researched these things before she came here. These ice trolls. And if you take out its heart, you can eat it and gain the ability to regenerate for the next 24 hours, regaining 5 hit points at the start of each of your turns.
The fuck you can.
Yep.
I'll do it. Whatever.
If it takes acid or fire, the trait doesn't function at the start of its turn. And let's see, if buried in the ground under a foot or more of earth, the heart melts away and summons a blizzard.
Summons a blizzard.
Yeah.
Huh?
A hag or similar creature can perform a ritual that turns the heart into a magical talisman. Creature proficient with alchemist supplies can squeeze enough residual fluid out of the heart to mix with other alchemical ingredients, creating 1 potion of resistance cold.
I like the regeneration. I'd
for
fucking
24
eat a heart.
hours.
Yes.
Well, can we keep them? Like, can we cut the heart out and preserve it in some way and eat it later?
Yep, and within 24 hours you can.
Oh, so it'll last 24 hours.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you got
Does
3
the regen
hearts.
occur outside of combat?
What do you say?
Does the regeneration happen outside
Yes. Yes, it does.
of combat? Tony would like to take a snack right now.
Oh,
No, wait. Oh, well.
What are we done in this area?
For the time being, I mean, we might as well hold them until we're going in someplace nasty.
yeah,
And
we
I'm
could. It's an action to eat them.
them.
So if we're approaching something, we can eat them. And
Tony
Can I get
will-
a healer's kit from you for Fido and I?
Hey,
Fido
why'd you hurt Fido? Fido's gonna get 6 plus his hit die, which is what, 1, 2? However much it is, it brings him up to 19.
I'll take 1
I'm
too.
gonna need a shot of that, Tony.
Boom. 17 for Dawson.
Me, please.
14 for Mitch.
All right.
I'm gonna ask the Harpel if she can make one of these talisman using the heart.
I'll do another cure wounds on you.
Make it into a potion of
Thanks.
resist cold.
No, I want to see if she can turn it into a talisman. The thing that she said a hag could do.
A hag can do it. I don't know how they do it though.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't really know the difference in a,
Wizard and a hag.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, back to the island then. So, Mr. Mephit takes you all the way to here. When you arrive there, Half buried in snow near the edge of a bluff is a humanoid corpse clad in cold weather clothing. Clutched in one of its hands is an orb made of smoky gray quartz. A white weasel bursts from the snow near the corpse and stares at you with its beady eyes. A voice rings out. Ye gods, I was afraid no one would find us. The sound isn't coming from the weasel, but from the orb. Professor Scant, Velen says, and she rushes forward to grab the orb. Anyone want to take it instead of her? Stop her from taking it?
I don't really need a talking head. Anyone else need a talking head?
Let's go. Orb of Professor Scant. Was that what it was called?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Shit, why not?
You can try and grab it before she does?
I guess my question: do we trust her implicitly?
Yes.
No. But I trust her more than I trust you.
True.
That hurt.
It's
Yeah,
true, but it's
She
true.
saved us. She got us to the dragon in time. She's been nothing but on the up and up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, she took us to a dragon we could actually defeat.
Okay, here's a little weasel. And she goes to grab it. Wrenched out of the hands of the dead corpse. And everyone take a position where you want to be standing when she does that.
What was the name of the dead guy that she said? The dead wizard?
The dead wizard
Pistachio or something?
is Nas Lantomir.
Hopefully Tony will be aura near. Thank you.
Okay. A ghost appears above the corpse. Roll initiative, everyone.
Oh, tiny little weasel.
Hey, turn undead.
All right. All right. Ghost is going to try and possess Mitch.
I think I'm immune to that.
13 charisma save, or you'll be possessed, Mitch.
Oh, that's one of my more talented.
No
Boom.
problem. Yeah, you resist it. The ghost screams out in agony and frustration. She says, "You must stop her. She's here to steal the codicil of white." Rose, your turn. Velen says, "I'm with you. You know that. This is the ghost of my enemy. She'd do anything to turn you against me."
Do we trust her off that?
Is there? Yeah. Can I roll the old insight?
You could take time, take an action to do an insight check.
Yeah, I'll
you
do
have to-
that.
Okay.
Actually,
Go for it.
good.
Big 12.
yeah.
You don't sense anything that would trip you that she's lying.
I want to take an action.
Anything else, Rose?
Yeah, I'm gonna move over to the ghost.
Okay.
And tell it to stand down. I'm actually gonna come over here and tell it to stand down.
Okay. Pruin, your turn.
Use my action to see if I could figure which one of the two of them is lying.
Okay. go
Still
for
have inspiration.
I don't need inspiration for
it.
insight.
Doesn't matter.
24. The ghost is lying.
The ghost is lying. Don't trust it.
Good call.
Glad we brought the druid. He's insightful.
He is a good druid. Okay, Mitch, your turn.
Shocking grasp, I guess. Strong 7. Lightning.
Yeah. Let's see. It resists lightning in this form,
Oh, good.
so it's going to take strong 3.
Yes.
Okay. After Mitch, Dawson.
Firebolt, I guess. 28 for crit. 30.
Wow. 30,
Wow,
that's
nice.
15 to the ghost.
If I get some resist that shit too.
It's incorporeal, so it'll resist pretty much everything. Alright. So the ghost... Oh, well, first let's see if it recharges its possession. D6. 6, it does. Nice. Okay, that tries to get back into Mitch. Another charisma save, Mitch.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Look at
Made
that.
it.
Mitch
Yeah.
resists.
3.
Ghost is done. Oh, that wasn't the ghost turn.
Probably the first time somebody's trying to get back into Mitch after being in.
Let's see
man.
I might have had.
here.
Is it a lady? I might have had sex with her, and that's why she's angry at me.
Yeah, most of them are after that happens.
Yeah, disappointment runs strong.
Valine will use Chill Touch on the ghost. She'll back up 5 feet, provoking from the ghost first. The ghost will try and reach out and Withering Touch her. Missing, then she does Chill Touch on it. 12 to hit the ghost is a hit for 10 points of necrotic, which does 5 to it. No, it's immune to it. Valine's done. Tony, your turn.
Hold on one sec. When the ghost attacked it, it was within 5 feet of me, so
Oh,
I think I
yes.
can
Go for
Sentinel to attack it.
Go
yeah,
for it.
good.
And-
Got it.
Yeah, Tony, nice.
Jesus Christ. I
Uh,
know my strength isn't max, but the rolls are ridiculously low.
18 for. Is it undead?
It is undead.
These are terrible rolls. 18 for 11.
11, ouch. 11, and some of that's radiant. Okay, so the magic does full
7.
too. Yeah, all of it does full. Boom, boom, boom. After Tony, the
25 for
ghost
8.
does its possession, which I did out of order. Oh, you got another hit. How much damage on the second one?
8.
8. Okay. And then, Rose, your turn.
All right, let's take some big old giant swings at it. How about a 15 for 21?
15 hit. 21 does... that killed her.
How about a 4? Yeah, good.
Yeah. Okay, the ghost is destroyed.
I'm going to reach down to the weasel and see if it wants to be my friend.
The weasel disappears. As soon as
Son
the
of a
ghost is destroyed, the weasel disappears.
No.
The ghost fades away. If the ghost is temporarily destroyed even, the weasel ceases to exist.
Now,
Alright.
Valine grabbed the orb, correct?
She's got the orb in her hand. And
I'm
the
gonna
orb
search
introduces
the
itself as Professor Scant. Pleased to be of service. What does it know? Professor Scant. Professor Orb. Alright, Professor Scant is a smooth, solid 5-pound sphere of smoky gray quartz. He's sentient, has the personality of a scholar. He's lawful good, a chatterbox, assumes all humanoids are dunderheads, he's patronizing. He speaks, reads, and understands Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Laros, which is the Netherese language. No will of his own, can't initiate conflict. Extensive knowledge of history of Netheril, vampirism, making, bottling, and drinking Elverquist, and Tarasque. And he can cast Mage Hand at will to move himself around.
I'll search the corpse. You got
All right,
anything
digging
else
up
on-
the corpse. You find a leather satchel containing the wizard's spellbook.
Oh, yeah, boom.
Okay. Let's see, Professor Scant, he tells you, well, he tells you the same things Velin already told you. So you know how to, you got to get the cuticle. Once you get the cuticle, then you can get into the glacier. And of course, Professor Scant can read Netherese, so that could come in handy. And the spell book is... The wooden covers of Nass's spellbook are bound in Nothic hide, and silver clasps hold the book shut. Nass's personal sigil is inscribed on the spine, which also bears the title Lantomir's Traveling Librum. The tome contains the following spells: Clairvoyance, Cloud of Daggers, Counterspell, Detect Magic, Detect Thoughts, Find Familiar, Melf's Acid Arrow, Tensor's Floating Disc, and Thunder Wave, which I'll share with you guys. Okay, and that's where we'll wrap it up. You can't take a rest here, unfortunately, on this island, and nor would you maybe not want to if you've already eaten one of the hearts. So we'll resume with your characters as they are right now. If you're less than 7th level, you can go up a level. But if you're already 7th level, you can't go up a level.
Okay.
The gold will definitely be 120 gold. No
Can
problem
we-
there. You got, see, the Professor Orb is one of the magic items you found. You got the Amulet of Health is another one. I'm trying to think what else you found. Oh, Bag of Tricks. Gray Bag of Tricks.
And if no one takes the professor, or is it like a what do they call it, like a story item or whatever? Well, I mean, we'll still have
if
it
none
to
of you
advance the
take it,
story.
then we'll assume Velen has it. So as long as she's alive and with you, you'll have it.
Cool.
So you
And
don't have
if-
to take it if you don't want to.
So now, Tom, like, I have to take that belt or the amulet
Okay.
now, or
You
it's
do.
lost. Correct?
Yeah, you do. Yep.
Okay, so I can give up the wand of the war mage, and then I can get it again since it's a faction reward later on when I can have more items. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And the shield's the same way. And what else do you have? A ring? That's the same way. Every one of your magic items is free.
Oh, your shit's free, son.
And we're playing again in a week.